Hello and welcome back to the London Varsity series. Currently the scores are 10-7 to KCL. They're coming back with a vengeance after last year, but we'll see after today it could be all to play for. This afternoon is an action-packed basketball thriller, and I, myself Harris Morris, is joined by Raphael Herfer as always, who actively enjoys basketball. Raph stands at 6'8", and my mum was once a trampoline coach, so we're both used to bouncing. Now, Raph, we are changing our names for today, aren't we?
Yeah, we'd obviously like to welcome you back to the commentary booth, aka the Gusto Factory as we like to call it. Joined of course today by Flair Boulding and Pablo Pizzazzo to my left, as well as Jamie and Greg. Thank you for joining us today. It is a pleasure to welcome you back, as I said, to what us tall people like to see as Christmas Day. That's right, it's varsity basketball.
And we'll start off with Jamie. Can you please tell us your team sheet for today? And actually tell us a bit about yourself while you're here.
Sure. So I am an ex-King's student. I gather that I am the only King's student in this commentary booth right now. So I will be making allowances for your kind of godless existence at UCL, etc., etc. I played basketball for King's, was captain of the first team for 2 years, never lost a varsity, and I hope, I will never lose a varsity while commentating as well. Do you want me to go through the team list?
Yeah, you can.
A preemptive apology to some of these guys for my pronunciation of their surnames. I am going to try my best. We have Luca Ten Dornkant, Stilianios Spyru, Sami Else, Max Reinhardt, Michalo Pekovic, Ondrish Horvat, Nejat Karadenis, Tamim Sharaf Nabi, the club president, Justas Musicavicius, Daniel Kuntorov, Miles Rice, and we also have a wing Chen out there as well.
And Greg, the UCL team.
Yes, thank you very much. First of all, a bit about myself. I'm actually a player for the second team, so I'll be cheering on quite often for our first team. Hopefully they get the win. They did get a win last year by quite a hefty margin. Hoping that this continues this year. We're going to go through the team sheet now. We got Fraser Thompson, number 5, our star player. Then Jean-Christophe, JC, number 21. Curtis Chen, number 15. Miguel Rodriguez, number 24. Alex Zakai, number 8. Bruno Bianchi, number 92.
Sorry, little Max switch there.
No worries. Tommy Lau, number 0. Francisco Santos, number 7, Javen Lai, number 00, Dalton Bali, number 11, and Fosa Buckman, number 9, and also our head coach, Shim.
That reminds me, I have to shout out our head coach as well, Ward Anders, the Canadian sensation. Canada's biggest export since, I would say, what? I was going to say Justin Bieber.
Ryan Reynolds, he's pretty big these days.
He is, yeah. What do you think about him buying Wrexham? That was him, right?
That was him.
With Rob McInerney.
You know what? Thank you for asking. I've been waiting all week for someone to ask me what I've been thinking about Wrexham. You know what? I'd say so far I'm opinionless, as the thought I've had to it so far, pretty close to you. What about you, Jamie? What are your thoughts?
I love it. I mean, I'm a big fan of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Rob McInerney, who bought the club, is from there. Yeah. I mean, obviously Americans kind of infiltrating football is always a bit of a weird thing, but they seem to be quite committed.
Jesse Marsh for Leeds as well, isn't there?
Yeah. Did you see the interview with? I can't believe that we're talking about this. Did you see the interview with him and Gary Neville the other day?
No,
it was just so awful. Weird seeing a guy speak really coherently about football when with an American accent.
He was saying he doesn't want to be compared to Ted Lasso, and then he went on to say, "I believe in friendship and hope." And I was like, "You're the worst person in football."
That kind of sentimentality is just inexcusable.
But I like the fact that Wrexham is now sponsored by Ryan Reynolds Gin Company.
I thought it was sponsored by TikTok, no?
Yeah, and Aviation Gin.
Fair, nice.
There you go.
Have you ever drunk it?
Have I ever done TikTok?
No, have you ever drunk Aviation Gin?
No, I haven't, but I look forward to trying it. When I go down to Wrexham next week, I'll be there drinking it.
No free ads, Aviation Gin. So
obviously, secretly hinting there at a plug by Jamie for his TikTok page. Feel free if you want before we get the game away.
I coach the King's 3rd and 4th team. I'm not joking when I say the nickname in our chat that I have is Coach Boomer. So obviously that hurts my feelings, but the implication is, I don't have a TikTok, man. That's I don't get it.
Obviously, nickname for today, Coach Babyface. If you could see the smile that I'm looking at right now at home, well, you'd be in for a treat. You wouldn't be here to watch basketball.
I wish I had a baby face. Get on the SPF cream early, guys. That's my advice.
That's excellent advice. And Greg, a big TikTok star, are we, or are you just trying to whack your way into it?
It's actually an app I haven't downloaded yet, and I don't plan on downloading anytime soon. But
do you have an Android, Greg? You struck me as someone with an Android.
No. I tend to get mine off Instagram Reels, but I do tend to be behind 2 weeks on every trend, so that's a bit of a downside. But TikTok is not my thing.
Obviously, we would like to remind you that we are here to watch the Varsity basketball. We do thank you if you're staying tuned from the netball. We obviously had Varsity netball and Medics netball as well. But looking at the basketball, who are our star players? Who are we looking out for? Who are our big men? Who are our dribblers? Who are our snipers?
So on the Kings side, Justas Musicavicius, who's our big tall guy with the tights on.
Number 27, 21 there?
I can't remember his number, but he's just grabbed that rebound just there. He's an ex-England under-18, also played a lot in Lithuania, really quality player, big guy who can shoot, dribble the ball a bit. We have Tamim Sharafnabi, who's the club president, who just shot a 3. He's going to shoot at least 10 threes today, regardless of whether he makes them. He's that kind of player.
Honestly, those who tuned in last year will remember Sharaf Nafi, the snake of the court, they used to call
Indeed.
him. The snake of UCL, the snake of Kings. He's back in red this year. Is he giving you UCL secrets? What can we expect for his big return in red?
I mean, is there some context needed there? He's a medic at Kings, but he integrated at UCL last year, right?
He's just a bit of a snake, really.
He's a dirty snake. Yeah.
He actually had half his kit yellow, half his kit red, half his kit blue. He was playing for both teams. He was just standing in the middle, really.
Well, as UCL guys, how did you feel? Because obviously we resented him for it, but like, were you just happy to have him?
I mean, I'm not surprised. Based on his personality, his aura, I'm not surprised he slivered his way back into a red jersey.
We'd like to welcome anyone that likes to step onto our side, so that's fine.
Obviously, anyone interested in basketball and going to UCL who is able to play collectory and whatever you can do, please try it and please join UCL.
Yes, that is true. I'd like to say we have a very good and balanced team. We have some veteran advice. Number 24, Miguel Rodriguez. He's a 6-year medic, been in the team quite long. Also, number 21, Jean. He was commentator last year, actually. He's been in the team also quite a long time, so we have a lot of veteran presence.
Was he not a graduate? Has he not already graduated?
We don't talk about that now, but whoa! Do I have to relay a message?
Hold
to our
on,
coach
I did not. I would like to say
IDs,
that will obviously. Jamie is yet to know that will be removed in the edit. I am sorry for any slip-ups there.
Moving on. No one heard anything. I would say our star player would probably be number 5 in the black warm-up, Fraser Thompson. He is a bit of a shooter, so if you do catch him out alone at 3-point line, you are going to have to pay for it.
Obviously, key there. And number 24, I believe, was the star point guard last year as well, one of the key players last year.
Yes, that is true. But all around, I'd say we do like to play team basketball. I don't want to call anyone out as a star player, so...
Obviously, we disagree formally with judging by looks, however. We do have some questionable choices on the UCL. We see a ninja bandana, obviously Sharaf Nafi sporting the t-shirt under the vest. A bit very much the sandals with socks of basketball.
I think if you're going to wear a ninja bandana-esque thing, you better be so good. It's like wearing the number 23, like as if you're Jordan.
Very much.
You have to be good, and I mean, I'm looking at him right now. I've seen him taking a couple layups. No offense, number 21.
Well, he was our commentator last year, so we can say nothing but amazing things.
Maybe, is he a good commentator?
He was fantastic, Jamie. To be honest, I can already tell you're not going to quite be up to his level. I don't want to have any sense of foreboding, but it's very traditional with any Kings commentators we get alongside us.
Can we also point out the fact that our coach is cheering on the team directly from the sidelines, which goes to show our team chemistry. Yes,
in the trench
he has. He's given it all for his outfit, and he is supporting the team from the sidelines.
He looks like he should be wearing a bowler hat and smoking in the corner.
He looks like he works for EY, and he said he's come straight from a business meeting, and he works in what's the financial flipping forensics or something like that?
Fintech.
He works for a fintech. No, because fintech people wear because it's fintech and edgy, they're more like New Balance kind of vibe.
I mean, he's been on the sideline for, I'd say, a good 5 minutes, and I haven't seen him take his hand out of his pocket. What's in there? Does anyone actually know?
Poor body language.
It was also nice. We will also be on shooting sleeve watch. Obviously, we have so far it's 1-0 to Kings. Is that someone we can look out for as a sniper?
I've never been the kind of guy who wears a shooting sleeve.
Any reason? No. Is that to because you have friends and you have a life outside of basketball?
I would say generally I have taste, so I tend not to wear a shooting sleeve. But no offense, Trey, the guy who's wearing the shooting sleeve, number 9 for Kings, Trey. is a second team player and about to graduate, so he's been given the honour of playing for the first team today and the honour of most likely winning this game.
And they did, and you won earlier in the season, didn't you?
Yeah, so I think it was by about 25-30 points. It's worth noting Kings won the Lassell Cup. We got promoted on Friday to Division 1, played against City University. They're on a bit of a roll. So I'd say if you're from UCL, the momentum is not necessarily in your favour. Not to say it's a foregone conclusion, but
Referee showing there 3 minutes left till tip off. Now, Greg, as he mentions there, UCL did receive a bit of a battering by Kings earlier in this season. Does that worry you? Because to be honest, I'm shitting myself.
Let me tell you one thing.
I do apologise for any swearing.
One thing I am is not worried, because we've been on a 3-game win streak. We have had our ups and downs this season, taking a couple of losses, but we did stay in our division. But I am feeling confident about today. It's a new day, a new game, so we'll see how it goes.
I can even provide you some insights to the referees if you guys are interested.
You know what? I'd rather urgently, actually.
So, I don't actually know his name, but I've seen that referee 3 days in a row.
Great insight there
On
by
Friday,
Jamie.
Alright, it wasn't finished there. Come on. On Friday, I saw him at the Kings game against City. I had a game myself yesterday which he refereed, and now I've seen him here again. So I would suggest maybe that the familiarity between the Kings players and that referee might bode well when it comes to getting.
And what traits does he have as a referee? Is he a whistle-happy ref, or does he let the boys play?
He's quite patient. He doesn't insert himself into the game. He's not got an ego like some refs. So yeah, I mean, I love him. One of my favourite refs in London, I'd say.
And trust me, there's a lot of refs in London.
And I know them all, so
As your official Varsity commentators, oh, here we go, the ref is walking to the centre circle.
Shall I give him a wave?
Give him a wave, shoot him a wave.
Oh, no, he's ignoring me. Oh, okay.
Okay, can you quickly tell us who our starting fives are going to be?
I can speculate. I would imagine for Kings it would be Justas, Nej, Ondrish, Tamim, and Danny starting for Kings.
Shabanafi seems to have the ball.
Sharaf Nabi's definitely starting. There's no way he's getting benched.
And Greg?
Hard to say right now, because we always like to switch it up, surprise our opponents. But I will tell you once they come out.
It's also great to see a great crowd here at the University of East London, making it all the way on the DLR, on the Jubilee, I'm sure, as well. Northern, maybe, depending where you live. Obviously, for the TFL fans here, we've got bus trivia and tube trivia all night.
It's like Francis Bourgeois, right? Do you know why it's called Cyprus, the DLR stop? Because I just always confuse me.
That's a great question, Jamie, and a great question for someone else.
Okay, well, I mean, if you're on the Twitch in the comments, let us know. Cyprus, the DLR stop. Why?
Just a fun fact, I am actually my mother's Cypriot, so this
Nice.
was really good for me today, I'll tell you that.
Mother is a quarter Cypriot, making Harris an 8th Cypriot, barely Cypriot. But his favourite factor to bring out in any smoking area.
I have the same. My granddad's from Barbados, so I'm always telling people I'm
Alright, if we're going down the granddad route, we can play that card if you want.
I mean, just because I have a multicultural, personality, if that's a thing. Does that
I
bother-
myself was born in Leicester, cultural as they
nice.
come.
I'm from, Grantham?
I don't. Where's that?
You know Stamford?
Stamford Bridge.
Never mind.
Right, quick interruption from this very interesting conversation. We got the starting five: Fraser number 5, Tommy number 0, Bruno number 92, Rodriguez number 24, and Dalton number 11.
Interestingly, Max Reinhardt is starting instead of Ned. So we've just gone with a single big man, probably going to play 4 out. Look to push the ball, I would imagine, and just dominate inside.
And what can you tell us about your big man? Shooting big man? Postman? Are we looking for a lot of screens, pick and rolls?
He's a shoot. He's actually a really well-rounded player. He can shoot, but he's probably going to be taken to the basket.
Looks like a really nicely well-rounded guy as well, if I may say.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a physio, so great with his hands.
And Greg, who do we have for the tip-off for UCL?
We have Tom. He's actually a first year, so starting off fresh in the team.
UCL used to get the ball away quickly on the third, away with the tip-off. Kings with the ball, sorry. Passing it around, quite slow tempo. Sheriff Nuffy for 3. Bang! What a start to the game, Jamie.
It will be a long.
What a start.
It will be a long day for UCL if they leave Tamim open like that. He's one of the best spot-up shooters I've ever played with, and he has no hesitation in shooting from deep.
UCL pretty poor to meet him there. Greg, that's not great defense to start off.
Yeah, what did I tell you? What did I tell you about him? Number 5, he is a shooter. He is a shooter.
Number 5 straight with a reply. 3-2. Sharaf Nafi back in his spot.
Oh, good rebound.
It.
We're physical on the rebound.
Not even the Bob the Builder can fix that for him. Tempo high so far in the game. Jamie, is this a plan, or are you just trying to get some early points on the boards before you slow it down a bit?
I think it's only natural. It's Varsity, adrenaline's flowing. People maybe rush things a bit. I'd imagine we set up our offense here, try and get a good look. UCL playing in the 3-2 zone. In my opinion, playing a zone is a kind of cop-out way of playing defense. Greg, what do you think about that?
Max there with a 3. Bang! Two threes early door there from Kings.
If this does continue, we might have to switch to man-to-man, but we'll have to see. A zone is very good if it's executed well, but right now it's not working. Oh, what a nice drive.
Goes up strong.
And the tough bucket.
Kings back with the ball. 6-4 the score at the moment. Not sure if we have a shot clock for this game.
We do.
Good steal there by UCL's 11. 3-on-1. Tries the Euro step. Goes up strong.
That is beautiful right there. Fast break is our bread and butter.
Kings back with the ball. What a start to Varsity. Jay, what do you think about the start so far of the game?
It's been fast-paced. There's been people are shooting high percentages right now. I imagine that would stop.
Oh, good passing lane.
Terrible turnover.
Nice pull by Max. As Jamie said, he did not want him starting, and he finishes to tie the game early. 6-6.
Bruno likes to put his matchups in prison with his defending, so I'm not surprised at that steal.
Kings with the ball at the top of the 3 now. Shot up. Oh.
Great offensive rebounding effort there from Andrich. The ball didn't go his way. UCL coming back up the court. Are they going to look for the early shot? Pass to the corner. Goes baseline. Good help defense.
Oh, brilliant interception. Now, Jamie, are we going to be looking for any plays from Kings?
That is beautiful offense. Making the extra pass behind the back. That is beautiful Kings offense right there.
Now, Jamie, what plays have Kings got up their sleeve? Are we going to be looking to see some plays later on?
I would imagine so. I don't know their playbook off by heart, I have to admit, but Coach Ward Anders is a very kind of fundamentals guy, so he'll have them probably running some pick and roll. I would imagine.
And we have a foul there by Kings, not in shooting, baseline ball to UCL. Swinging it around on the 3.
As you can see, we like to move the ball around, find the best option.
Fade away.
Oh, another 3.
Was that a 3 or was it a 2? Was his foot inside?
I
thought it was a 2. I thought it was a 2. Come on, I can't be letting you guys get away with that kind of thing. Just with the ball at the top of the key. Swung over the zone. Andrich penetrates. That looked like a foul to me.
Steal. That looked like a great steal. Hand in there, all ball. Goes up strong. That is an air ball. That is poor.
When you airball a layup, I would say that's time to retire from basketball. But that's just my opinion.
Jamie's talking there, speaking for the losing team at the moment.
As the great Michael Jordan said, defense wins championships. And as you can see right now, we're playing excellent defense and leading.
Goes for 3. Oh, and he's bricked it again. Jamie, since those first 2 threes, you haven't seemed to be making any shots.
Yeah, I'd say we're settling a bit for the outside shot. Once your threes stop falling, you want to try and get the ball inside, get up a bit of a rhythm, get up some momentum, and then you can start shooting threes again. Kings don't want to fall in love with the 3 too much. As Andrich brings the ball up the court, passes it to Justas. That's got to be a dunk. Ooh, and he misses inside.
Now, Greg, it seems like Kings have been making their way quite easily into the UCL key so far. Do you think a change in defense is set to come soon?
I do have to honestly say they have a bit of height on us, but we have the heart.
Bang!
I'm sure about
Nothing but net there by UCL.
I'm liking our defense so far. I think we're giving a lot of effort, getting a lot of steals, but we'll see how the game progresses.
Sharaf Nabi, Tamim shooting. I told you he wouldn't hesitate.
Ooh, that is pure air.
Looked like he turned to the ref there to ask for the foul. Not sure what happened, whether there's some fingertips on that as well. But
your interesting comments about the air ball earlier from UCL. What are your thoughts on that?
I would say airballing a 3 and airballing a layup. That's a different ballpark in my opinion.
I mean, but there's an air ball and then there's just completely missing the target.
I mean, that's literally what an airball is. Yeah.
True.
I like nice exchange.
Contested layup there. Good
Push the ball now, Kings. Push the ball. There you go. A
3-on-2
big guy who can dribble.
Kings. Euro. Ooh, cheeky little Euro step.
All day with the left hand. Justas is the kind of big man that he's confident at dribbling the ball, that he can bring the ball up the court on the fast break. And when you have a big guy who can do that, it really opens up opportunities for everyone else. Running the full court press, it seems, Kings here. Oh, over him.
Not
Just got
executed very well, though.
I'm sure. I mean, we have some good dribblers, so I'm not too worried about that.
Who are you looking
Very
to for the handles from UCL, Greg?
I'd have to say number 24, Miguel, a very good ball handler. Number 5, Fraser as well. Not only is he good at shooting, but good at ball handling as well.
And a travel call there against UCL, and a substitution as well.
Timeout called by Kings. I imagine they want to bring this in and talk a bit about how they need to stop settling for outside shots. If I was Ward, at least if I was Coach Ward Anders, I would be telling them, get the ball inside. Push the ball in the fast breaks like they just did with Justas. Get some easy shots, and then you can start hitting those threes again.
Overall, how are you feeling, Jamie, with the start?
I'm not at all worried. Like, I think we've seen everything UCL have to offer. They've hit a lot of shots to open the game, but the looks they're hitting are tough. You know, it's step back threes, contested layups. If we keep up the defense, those looks are going to stop falling. In terms of Kings, we're getting open shots, just been missing them right now. So I'd say, you know, basketball's the kind of game where it's not just about, you know, making tough shots. It's about if you consistently get good looks, eventually, you know, law of averages, you'll end up winning the game. So I'd say the 30-point blowout that I boldly predicted is still very much on the cards. Would you agree, Greg? Greg agrees. He's nodding voraciously to my line.
I think there's someone very confident in the commentary booth right now. I'm liking our offense so far. Everyone's playing their roles. Defense needs to be improved a little bit. Needs to cover up on the shooters, and it's a good start. I'm liking it.
Jamie's got a little fan club going here for himself.
This
was a vanity project for yourself, Jamie.
Everything's a vanity project. Those are my third team players that I coach. I think they were just saying something about how inspirational I am as a coach. I can't remember the exact wording, but it was something along that. You heard that, right?
I heard something along the words of godlike.
Godlike,
man
yep.
of the mountain, man of the people.
Open for free. There you go. And suddenly Kings can go on a run. It's a tied game. Just need another stop here, put together a few stops, and get the confidence back up. Ooh, sketchy handles from number 7 there.
Kings looking so far. They got some snipers on their team.
I forgot to say about number 7, our substitution, Francisco. Also a very solid player. Oh, unfortunate miss on that one.
Tough shot there from deep. Sharaf Nafi on the fast break. Kings bringing up well. Sharaf Nafi back in his corner.
Let's see if any defensive changes have been made for UCL.
Kings very much controlling the ball at the moment. Oh, good cut there with Max. Good defense there. Hands up for free.
Oh,
another
air
Kings.
ball.
Jamie, what is going on?
It's the ball. Slippy ball. It's just, I mean, something's going on. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I wouldn't want to make an accusation, but is it possible that UCL might have, I don't know, greased the ball beforehand?
Is it possible Kings are just subpar?
Oh,
there.
that is a swish. Swish versus air ball.
Kings back with the ball.
Andrich on the 3-point line, wide open
On the basket. Where is the UCL defense?
Strangely brings the ball back out. The zone is very stagnant right now. They're getting the looks, just got to make them.
Wow, beautiful move there by the big man.
Great look from Andrich inside. Justas is going to finish that all day with his left hand. Here we go, Max. Full court pressure. Number 5 for UCL. Greg, remind me his name, please.
Fraser. He is our star player, I would say. Has a good foul, good draw.
Interesting. You say star player. I'm pretty sure earlier you were saying that it's more about the team at UCL, but I mean, there's a lot of contradictions going on in the commentary box. I may remind the viewers at home, I'm here with 3 UCL, current students? Is that all right?
That's correct, Jamie, but I may also remind you this 30-point blowout, currently a tie game. Obviously long to go, especially if you're a King supporter.
Look, I'm just manifesting it, man. I'm manifesting it. If I say it enough times, we're going to blow you out by 30 points. That's how it works.
Screen called there, screen ignored. Takes it himself. Open on the not open. Free for UCL.
Not quite an air ball, but that is a brick.
We should be making those.
Game getting underway now. Fouls being called left and right. Shots being pulled up. This is not the
Fans
SU.
are fired up too.
I've got to say though, Kings have pulled out all their supporters for this match. UCL was sounding quiet on the sideline.
Indeed,
very disappointing.
We have
UCL.
2 percussionists down there actually. We have. Justas finishes inside almost.
Oh, does he finish, Jamie? Does he finish?
Sharaf Nabi wide open
Free.
all day.
Bang!
Tamim does not miss from free if you're going to leave him that wide open as he gestures to the crowd provocatively. Tamim is the kind of player who talks a lot of trash. He likes to get competitive.
Obviously, so far. Oh, no.
Steal. Tamim's running all the way. There you go.
Was that a block? I think that might have been a block there. Chase down block by UCL.
I think that was just a blown layup personally, but
As I said, we do take pride in our defense, so I'm not surprised.
Number 26, big man back with the ball. Looking for a sort. Shaf Nafi on the 3-point, Max on the 3-point line, and no go there, another brick there. Kings are very much a team above the builders.
what is this Bob the Builder metaphor you keep on working on? I'm not sure I fully understand it.
Bricks, mate. Bricks.
I see.
He was on the tube today writing as many jokes about bricks as he could, so he's got a couple of them for today.
Interesting.
Stay tuned, Jamie.
Speaking of bricks, and I can't believe that this is in my mind, but do you remember Nizlopi, the JCB song?
I do. Oh, we got a shooting foul, 2 shots there for Kings big man. How's he on the free throw line?
Consistent, I would say. Probably a 60-70% shooter. As Max comes off and still Spyro comes on. Interestingly, Ned, the usual starting power forward for Kings, is still on the bench. I'm not sure if he's suffering from an injury or this is a tactical decision. Maybe trying to push the ball and play quick. But yeah, he's still not come on. We'll be interested to see how that develops.
Flash it up. Oh!
I mean, yeah, that was a miss. Who's got the next one? Don't you, Lauren?
That's more than a miss, Jamie. That's shambolic. I didn't see a UCL player doing that.
And just as I said it, Nedge, the power forward, is coming to the bench to get subbed on. Here we go.
Good foul there by UCL.
And on tight watch, it's quite heavy on the tights for Kings today, isn't it? UCL, not very tighty.
2 to 5 on the tights. Love a little grey number.
What's the kind of varsity score overall when it comes to tight wearing? Is it close or is it tight? Oh.
Brilliant there.
So droll. That looks like a travel to me, but the ref doesn't call it.
Pivot foot down.
Shot clock.
3-point, step back 3. No good. But easy offensive rebound.
Oh,
Great, what happened there? Layup seemed on a plate for him.
I have to say we are on the boards. We do get the offensive rebound.
Oh, that is beautiful basketball by Kings.
Rebound.
But awful finishing. Not surprising from a Kingsman.
that's inexcusable boxing out from Kings there. If I was coaching this game, I would be absolutely eviscerating my players for not boxing it out, giving away enough offensive rebound like that.
Calling a play. Seems like we're calling a horns play here.
Clock runs down. He's going to shoot the step back, and he gets the block. Push it. I believe Kings are up by 3 at the end of the first quarter. So 1/10 of the way to the 30-point blowout.
We'll see. We will see.
Obviously, feelings overall. It seems like Kings have overall control of the game a bit. It's still close though. UCL still keeping themselves in it. But Jamie, feelings going into the second quarter?
Really confident, and as you said earlier, I'm looking down at the support right now to the bleachers, and it's all Kings students. I'm not sure what happened to the UCL.
Well, if you look on the right, the UCL ones are over there, so that's probably where you're.
There's
about 7 of them.
There's about 7 of them.
There isn't that much.
And they look like they're out for a picnic or something. They don't even seem to be really watching the game.
Oh, I see. Prem.
They're on their phones. I mean, bloody kids.
Shout out to Prem just down the front, not screaming.
For those at home who can't see, Harris did just try to wave at someone and is getting pied repeatedly. He's going for a 4th wave. Harris, go for a 5th.
Should we try and get the ref involved?
Nope. Harris going for 5 waves in a row there. Not a single one. Switching to a middle finger to Prem.
Yo, Daniel, up here. Get a little Ward, give us a wave. Ward, give us a wave.
Obviously, for those at home, we're now looking to resume at the second quarter. Oh, Kings leading by 4. Sorry, beg your pardon for there earlier. Obviously, in these quarter breaks, maybe we'll bring you some riddles, a bit of trivia, a bit of quiz later. Some prize up for grabs. Maybe we can get a signed match ball.
Is there any update on the Cyprus thing?
We can check the Twitter. Raf's on it at the moment. And so, Jamie, what's your favourite bit of basketball trivia?
Basketball trivia. I don't really kind of carry around various bits of basketball trivia. Okay, how about this? No, got nothing. Got absolutely nothing. I mean, what do you mean by trivia? As in, like James Naismith invented basketball? Do you know that one?
No, nothing like that.
Okay, what?
I don't know. To be honest, I didn't come prepared.
You'd be happy to know that basketball originally was played with a football ball, like a normal soccer ball.
I believe that it was literally, I think it was a guy, some YMCA guy called James Naismith, wanted to devise a new game for his, so you use peach baskets. Originally, you didn't cut out the bottom, so the ball would go up into the peach basket and you'd have to go fish it out. Obviously, you cut out the bottom, suddenly it's a fast-baked game, bing, bang, bong, 200 years later, whatever.
And don't you forget
100
about the
years later.
Aztecs as well. Yeah. They used to cut off people's heads and try and get them into...
Sorry, what?
The Aztecs used to cut off people's heads.
The Aztecs?
Yeah, it goes back a long way, this game.
The Aztecs played it with people's heads, you mean?
They did.
That's quite morbid.
We do have a few shout-outs back home. Shout-out to the Cardiff Casanova, that is Jed Skilton. Shout-out to Olive watching at home. To clarify, I am Flair Boulding. And shout-out to Rez, London's premier graffiti artist. Look out for him on the side of your local bridge.
Mad.
UCL back with the ball at the start of the second quarter. Oh, no.
You know the identity of Banksy was revealed?
When?
Well, Goldie, the DJ, accidentally revealed it on a podcast by basically using the guy's real name. So, in fact, we'll tell you that at the next break. Back to the game.
Back to the game.
Spin move inside.
Good post defense there.
Good closeout, but he gets into the lane.
Fundamental jump shot right there. I would say the mid-range is a bit underrated these days. What would you say?
So my understanding was that Banksy is the guy from Massive Attack. But it looks like... I'm not joking. It really is.
I'm just laughing that we just completely ignored Greg's question about the mid-range game. Greg, I'm sure we'll get back to the mid-range game, but just so you know, I feel tepid about it, but we'll get back into that later.
Andrich out to Danny, swings the ball. Back to Danny, cuts inside.
Oh, that is
wide
basketball.
Open for Danny inside.
Beautiful basketball there by Kings.
The Bulgarian sensation. And you have to wonder what UCL are doing to let cutters get that wide open under the basket. That's a defensive breakdown, a breakdown in communication. A moral breakdown, really. If I was from UCL, I'd be taking this period as a period of reflection, Greg.
You could put it that way, or you could say that you already have 3 air balls in this game. Where is the defense on that play?
Someone, he needs to watch his feet, Greg.
That is disrespectful towards him.
I mean, I'd be leaving 24 open all day. He's wearing a shooting sleeve, and he's not justifying it for me.
Shooting sleeve and honouring Kobe. Yeah, his game so far, to be honest, is a bit subpar. We'll see if we can pick it up. Obviously, we're here.
Tamim, wide open.
Oh, but bricks it again. You know who that reminds me of, Jamie?
Postman Pat. Oh.
Thanks for asking. Dribble here by UCL. 3. Bang!
Hey, again. We like those. What is our percentage? Anyone have any stats? 3-point percentage?
We do not have stats.
I mean, you've hit a lot of threes. UCL are shooting well, you have to say.
What's happened there, though, Jamie? You just thrown it straight out.
One thing I've noticed is that, generally speaking, Ward as a coach has a very short rotation, meaning there's basically 6 or 7 players he plays most of the time. But today, he's varying up, getting other people on. In my opinion, it's because he's not really worried, and he knows that when it comes down to it, he can play his best 5 and they will win the game, so he's trying to get other people involved, give them their moment in the limelight, as it were.
I don't think I've ever seen Sharon Affy look so annoyed as that pass that went astray there.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy who when he's annoyed, you can tell, He doesn't really hide his emotions, sorry.
Oh, we have a substitution here for UCL. 21 coming on for 11. Greg, tell us a bit more.
Yes, number 21 is Jean. As I said, 6-year medic student. Maybe graduated already, maybe not. We don't talk about that. He does have his experience. Was commentator last year with you guys, so you're familiar with him as well.
There we go. UCL's premier ball handler. He's got more handles than a B&Q warehouse, but he's lost it now. Kings on the fast break. UCL coming back.
Danny inside. That's a foul all day.
Obviously, it's not a surprise to see the Kings men flopping about all over the place, trying to draw the easy fouls.
Are we just completely ditching any illusion of impartiality? Then are we going to even pretend?
I mean, his hands were straight up.
It was a clear foul. He hacked him on his arm.
It was clearly not a foul.
I mean, I've nothing to say to that. I'm simply not going to engage with such flagrant, lying.
It's fine. Obviously, Kings player classically have no bottle, going to miss the free throw. Makes his first one. Sure, he'll miss the second.
And he swishes it. Yeah.
Stay tuned for the next one. His foot was over the line as well. Obviously, the refs didn't call that.
Danny, a very confident free throw shooter. I'm sure he's not worried about this one. I would swish again. There you go. UCL have hit a lot of threes. I have to give them credit, but I would be surprised if that shooting percentage continues. They're basically about 60% from the 3-point line right now, and I mean that's just when you're fundamentally not as good as some of these players are. It's not going to last.
I mean, Greg, what was that for a shot? He had 3 men over him, 6 hands above the ball, and he still goes for the contested layup.
I mean, where was the foul? That is my question.
Oh, Greg, that wasn't a foul. Come on.
Another shot.
Oh, but
the mid-range game. The mid-range game is coming back.
Oh, Greg, let's go back to that. You asked about the mid-range game earlier, I believe.
It is dying nowadays.
It is dying, obviously. The 3-point line, some sort of the 4-point line coming out about in the game.
Well, they have it in what's that? Also in the big three, as you know, run by Ice Cube, an absolute joke of a league, really. But it's quite, you know, as an entertainment product, maybe.
See the poor guy, the man with the cracked lips. Reference to no Vaseline there, Jamie, if you want.
Yeah, thank you.
See references on pop culture will be flying left, right, and centre.
Who's your favourite?
What a run! And he finishes strong.
That's a great look. You know, I was sceptical about the guy with the bandana, but you know, I'm happy to accept that he's proved me wrong so far. As Danny brings the ball up straight inside, dishes it out. Michalo Pekovic.
Oh, misses. Classic. Good
And the board from Jean again.
What's he called there?
I have to say the 3-point line is not treating Kings well today.
Now, Greg, UCL very much playing half-court defence, not much pressing. You reckon that will change if the game swings? Obviously, we're still 3 points up here. London at the moment is still blue and purple when it comes to bouncing balls.
I mean, yeah, again, not really sure what I can say to that, except to say, what's the policy on shout-outs? Are they encouraged?
Yeah, shout out whoever you like.
So, Jay and Giovanni, who are some friends of mine who used to both go to Kings, played basketball for Kings, are currently self-isolating in Luton in an Airbnb, and they're watching the game, listening to the stream right now, so shout out to Jay and Gio.
Oh, ref, that was weak!
A clear foul.
Pure ball.
As I said, I have a personal relationship with this referee, and I think he realises that, you know...
That is the problem. The personal relationship is the problem.
You heard it here first. Jamie has this referee in his back pocket, and is this referee's mum's number on his contacts.
And one, all day. Ondrej Horvat, that's the Hungarian pronunciation. A really, really incredible player. Always plays within himself, doesn't try to do too much. Great defensive player.
He did just ignore number 8's going for a high five, though. Number 8 was standing there for a while. Didn't get anything back.
I did clock that. That's unfortunate.
I think that's a 3-point play there, executed well by Kings.
I'm just going to take a minute to kind of gas up the Kings fans, so I'll pass you over to Greg. Yo, Daniel, where's the drum?
I'm feeling like the Kings are a little bit intimidated by the fans.
Although, if you say that, Greg, UCL fans still very quiet, very sedentary, very still. Oh, well finished there, contested layup.
What a finish by our resident Greek.
Let's try to see some plays by UCL. Let's get a screen going. Come on, a pick and roll.
That looked like an offensive foul to me, and he pulls it from deep. UCL is starting to feel the pressure a bit, I think. String together a couple more stops for Kings, and I think the blowout win will manifest itself. Here we go, wide open. The zone not even pressuring out there, so Danny's going to pull it. Obviously, he's going to pull it.
But UCL getting the offensive rebound. Come on, let's run back faster.
We are winning the rebound battle right now. I'm sure about that.
No, you're probably right. We're shooting a lot of threes, a lot of long rebounds that you guys are grabbing. Look, I'll make this perfectly clear. As thinking as a coach, which I often find myself doing.
Obviously, he says he's making it perfectly clear. You are waffling a bit there, Jamie.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll try and be more concise. I think the Kings should try and get the ball inside more. I think they're settling for threes.
Thanks for that, Jamie.
You're welcome. You said you used to play basketball, correct? Flare bowling.
I did. I let myself go. Obviously, my skills still speak for themselves. If anyone wants to play some 3-on-3 half court,
I think I would destroy you 1-on-1. I'm just going to be frank.
I have personally retired from the
very nice
court
floater
game.
there. I think we just heard some trash talk from the Kings fans singing "Fix Your Shooting Form."
Oh, nice floater there.
Not very sportsmanlike.
My favourite chant I ever heard was at Varsity a few years ago, where the girls' coach was a balding middle-aged man, and the Kings fans were chanting all game midlife crisis to the UCL coach. It was
the referee finally stepping up. That's all I'd like to say.
Like, absolutely.
I will reiterate, if we played our top 7 this whole game, we'd be winning by 30, but we're trying to get guys involved. It's about the team spirit, you know. Some of these guys aren't going to play again for Kings.
Oh, it's going into the last few minutes of the second quarter, so let's see what happens if it stays this tight towards down the stretch. We do seem to have a new player for Kings, 41, James. Who's that? Who have we got on?
Miles Rice, otherwise known as the Fridge. An incredible. His nickname, he's really cold. Like he's a really, really cold guy. That's why it's called Fridge.
To touch?
No, as in like in terms of his kind of emotions or his interactions with people, he like gives you the cold shoulder.
He's a reptile, and that's.
He's cold-blooded, you could say.
So he does bleed blue then.
He's a reptilian. Yeah.
Oh, Kingsdale the steal from the inbound play.
I see what you did there.
You sell the steal, sorry. You sell the ball.
Spin
nice
move
spin
inside.
Move. Look at those handles. Oh, but he just chucks it up. Greg, he doesn't seem to be very composed under the basket, number 24.
I think he's looking to draw a foul, but I'm not sure what he's doing there. Oh, what a block.
Oh, come on, that
And
was
it is
ours to
horrible.
take.
That's an outrageous call from the referee. Yeah,
I was giving it
outrageous.
UCL. I'm a bit surprised by that, to be fair.
And that says it
Yeah,
already,
that was
doesn't it?
King's ball. Yeah, that definitely was
Pekovic with
King's
full
ball.
court pressure. Good
Great
on-ball
pressure as well.
defense.
Dribble
Here comes the screen.
here by UCL. Not going ready. Oh, good cut inside. Good finish.
Fundamental pass. Was that through the legs? That was a through the legs pass.
Harris, they're saying about to look out for number 11's bum. Says it's the best on the court. Jamie, your thoughts on that?
On whose bum?
Number 11 for UCL.
Mediocre.
Which one's your favourite on the court?
My favourite, Glutimus Maximus.
Yeah.
Tamim's got a great bum. Tamim Sharif Nabi. 20. He's not on the court right now. So if you want to talk just purely on the court, I'll probably give it to the referee.
Sheriff Nabi's got it already. Got great beard, great ponytail.
He's a handsome man. He is a very handsome man.
Lovely bit of stubble on you yourself, Jamie.
I forgot to shave.
Oh, that's why. But it looks great.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, man. You're an attractive man yourself.
Thank you. You like my moustache? I'm going out for Movember. I'm getting ready.
It's a bit bum fluffy. It has to be said. If I'm allowed to say that on stream.
He has the height, but he doesn't have the beard.
You've also got the Dennis Rodman like cheetah hair. I'm not actually joking. He has the Dennis Rodman
He has
style.
pink smiley faces in his hair. He says it's not for attention, but it completely is.
To what extent were you
Thank you, Harris, for bringing attention to it again, even though he says he hates it every day. So was that, Jamie?
I was just saying, to what extent would you describe yourself as chronically in need of attention?
Quite a lot. I wasn't even born tall. This is just for attention.
I'm the same.
It's just stilts under his trousers. It's not actually real. He's 5'6" under there.
I'm very much a Madagascar type situation. 2 monkeys under a trench coat kind of guy. Oh, and he makes the second free throw.
24's had a good game. Despite the shooting
mixed
sleeve,
game,
he's had a
I'd
good
say.
game.
He is fundamental at the free throw line, but I don't know what that first miss was.
Oh, I see.
Let's see how our defense is setting up now.
Kings bring it back.
Very good rotation of the zone.
Oh, good. Oh, he's left
No
quite
man
open
is
there.
left open.
Drew penetration.
Oh, nice
Good
pick.
defense.
Very
Clogging
good
the
defense.
passing lanes.
40 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. What are we expecting here, Jamie?
Again, if I was coaching, I'd make sure my players know there's 37 seconds left. The amount of times a quarter runs out without people even aware that it's happening. I would try and get a 2-for-1. So get a quick shot here, and then you can have a possession, defend, and then just turn it over.
What was that, Jamie?
Or just turn it over.
Oh.
I mean, we still have a 2-for-1, or a 1-for-1 even. So they've got 24 seconds to shoot. We got we'll have 11 seconds after that to get a good shot ourselves. I'd be interested to see what UCL run here.
I am as well.
Going for 5 out, in fact.
It seems
5
like they're gonna
out.
try
Trying
run
to
down the shot clock.
space the floor. Pick and rolls from 11. He's a big bloke, you got to say. But against the Fridge, never. Against the Fridge, never.
Gets his shot off. 17 seconds left. Surely just one shot in it.
Surely.
But lovely behind the back. But a foul called. Charge, I believe.
Offensive foul. I mean, it's 10 seconds left. Hold the ball and get one shot. Instead, you get a turnover. A turnover, another foul. It's just it's stupid basketball, and it pains me to watch.
It is. There's no thinking there. This is why they lack a character like you on the sideline, Jamie.
They do. I mean, I'm going to be. Yeah, I would like to be out there right now.
Obviously,
Instead, I'm
it
here
seems
with
like
you.
Kings and UCL's best assets. You and I are both up in the commentators' booth.
As I said, I never lost to Varsity. 3 years as captain. Well, 2 years as captain. 3 Varsities. 3-0, baby.
UCL with free throws with 3 seconds left.
We are very good at drawing fouls this game. I'm impressed. I think these two are
That
going
being
in.
said, Kings do have more team fouls. Oh, and he misses the first one. What is happening?
I'm about to set you up. That was a brick.
Not even the Bob the Builder can fix that.
Oh my God.
Second free throw. Oh, he's bricked it again.
But the offensive rebound, surely not. That is.
Oh, and he makes it on the buzzer.
That is killer.
This is
What a way to end the half.
spellbounding basketball by UCL.
That's killer for Kings to give away an offensive rebound off a free throw and then give away a basket. There's a lot of fundamental mistakes. I would expect Coach Ward to have a go at his players and probably go out there with his best five again. Sharaf Nabi's been off the court. Andrish has been off the court. Getting them back out there and put together a run, because it's very nice to play everyone, give some opportunities around. But if you're going to lose,
now
then
you got to
you got to win. You got to win.
Is that what it's going to be now, Jacken?
I would say we're going to go back to the starting five of Justas, Tamim, Andrish, maybe Max and Danny, and just try and put some stops together, because giving away offensive rebounds like that, it's just inexcusable.
About Greg, what do you think about your first half performance?
I don't think we have to change anything. You know, the good old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Bit Tory.
I'm not seeing any signs of the 30-point blowout, which I'm very happy about. We are shooting very well. We should continue going to the threes and driving well. But I'm liking how it's going so far. Feeling confident now.
Daniel.
Now, Jamie, you could say Kings seem to have a lot of theatre fans down there. Seems to be a lot of lack of plays.
Are you the kind of guy who does stand-up?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You strike me as the kind of guy who's quite into stand-up.
You sure as the kind of guy who wants to see me do stand-up, Jamie? What are you trying to suggest?
I hate stand-up. I think stand-up inherently,
I don't do it, Jamie, so I don't know why you're trying to attack me now.
No, I'm just trying to get on my soapbox about stand-up. Am I allowed to?
As someone who does do stand-up, I find this very offensive.
Do you think fundamentally standing on a stage by yourself with a microphone is not really conducive to being funny, is it?
I think it's very brave.
I don't know. It's kind of it's in a realm of slam poetry to me.
Jamie, obviously, Jamie's tension's coming high here across Jamie towards four people who are sat down on a sofa in a booth.
All right, this guy, he shot about 5 threes when I coached the game.
One small thing I'd like to mention. To show our superiority against Kings, we actually brought 2 commentators. So I'll be leaving for the second half. It was amazing to be here. Nice meeting you guys. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, Greg, for your service for the first half.
And hopefully we do get the W.
Greg, it was an absolute pleasure.
Thank you very much.
And I'll see you soon, I hope. I hope this is going to be the start of a friendship that lasts beyond
fingers
the
crossed.
4 walls of this booth. Sorry, go on.
I just need to ask you a question, Jamie.
Okay.
And that is why basketball players, why can't they go on holiday?
Is this a joke?
Yes. It might be a joke.
Why can't basketball players go on holiday?
Because they're not allowed to travel.
I mean, maybe a mild smirk. What do you want me to say? Ha.
That did me well. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. That was kind of funny. I apologise.
We do have a new guest to the commentary booth. Will.
Yep.
Will, welcome. Will, tell us a bit about yourself. Why aren't you playing?
I'm not playing. I guess we didn't want it to be too easy for UCL today. I'm just joking. I'm in the second team. Very happy to be here. I have the pleasure of captaining second team next year. That'll be a lot of fun.
You know that already?
Yep. Yeah, we've had our elections already.
Good for you.
And sorry, apologies. My voice is a little bit gone already. I was in the bleachers for the first half, so I was yelling quite a lot, trying to match that Kings energy today.
I'm going to be honest, we did not hear much UCL chanting from up here. There was actually quite a few comments made about the lack of UCL energy from the fans.
As a UCL student, to be honest, I'm disgusted in UCL at the moment.
Yeah.
So far, the showing has been incredible. Rugby, it was all UCL dominated. So far, we've got five boys sat on the benches, absolutely saying nothing. Prem's Hoddy, I see you, but I don't hear you. What is going on?
I don't know. I think sometimes when your team lacks experience, sometimes you need to make up for it in crowd energy. So I would say that our team's doing all right, and our fans we're very relaxed, not worried about anything.
I just got away from one of them, actually.
Also, though, it should be noted, UCL still 2 points up.
1 sec.
Hopefully, second half will be coming soon. Obviously, you didn't spend the first half with us in the commentary. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, so I was downstairs watching. I'm really happy with how the team's playing. One of the best things about this team here is that everyone has different skills, and I feel like any team that's on the floor is going to have something different. So it's a difficult team to defend, and when this team gets hot, they get hot. So I'm expecting big things in the second half. Big things.
I mean, you certainly have been hot from free, I have to say. I've got Tamim Sharaf Nabi is actually going to be joining us shortly in the booth for a quick interview. I beckoned him up.
Himself.
I beckoned him up. We'll have to ask him the hard-hitting questions about why he went to UCL for 1 year and intercalated there.
Obviously, we'll be able to hear him by the slivers coming up the stairs.
Also, just entered the court is Mike, who coached at Kings for about 7 years and then coached the UCL girls team, so another snake in the grass.
I believe he was our co-commentator last year as well. He was our
Mike.
Kings commentator.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again, Mike. Hope you're doing well.
So we are joined now in the booth by Tamim Sharif Nabi, the president of Kings Basketball, 6-year medic. I thought that you guys were settling for the three-point line, or three-point shot a bit too much, weren't really penetrating, and I thought that the rotation from Ward was quite generous to some of your bench players. What say you?
No, I agree. We need to focus on defense this quarter. Defensively, we've let up too many points. Offense, we haven't been moving the ball around very well. We're settling for one-pass shots. So essentially, the focus needs to be ball movement and good defensive ability, I guess.
Now, Sharav Nafi, a lot of people from the stands have been calling
Sharav
you
Nabi.
Two-Faced and a snake. What do you say to that? Obviously, having played for UCL last year.
I remember you guys from last year, but yeah, I integrated at UCL.
Why?
Why not?
Well, because they're scum.
2 degrees from the best universities in the world, I'll take it.
Well, I'm doing a Masters at Oxford, so get on my level.
Okay.
Only joking. I hate that kind of thing.
Now, Sharav Nafi, how would you compare the two basketball clubs? What differs between them?
UCL are extremely small, but they're very driven. Kings are way bigger, we're way faster, but we haven't used that to our advantage at all this game. So, essentially, Kings are better.
Obviously, so far you're 2 points down at half-time. How do you feel going into the second half?
Motivated.
Final question to me, before, if you wouldn't mind. Your team's schedule has been, frankly, like absurd the past couple of weeks. You're playing about 4 games a week. You played on Friday. We played a game together yesterday. And now you're playing again today. Do you think maybe a factor for Kings is that people's bodies are just worn down and the energy isn't there because the fixture list has been a bit too congested?
No, you're right. It has been a tough week and a half, 2 weeks. We've had around 10 games, but we're still just as hungry and just as driven as we were during game 1, 5, and now 10. So,
thank you so much, Tamim. Good luck. I did say that you were going to blow them out by 30, so please make that happen.
Off he slivers. A stain on both UCL and Kings.
Nah, come on, he's lovely.
No, he's a lovely man. Lovely beard, lovely ponytail. Just a pretty poor basketball player.
Talk to me about your beard growth.
My pardon?
Your beard growth.
So I last shaved in January. As you can see, I've got quite a astounding and striking moustache coming along. Getting ready for November early.
It reminds me of Jesse Lingard's moustache, if you're familiar with him. You a big Jesse Lingard fan? I am a United fan.
I'm not at all. But I'll take the compliment. He's very much a hero of mine in the facial hair department.
Nice.
I do have a couple of beard hairs starting to poke through. Obviously, I don't shave, I pluck because I have the time and the ability to do that.
Pluck, nice.
We once did wax Raf last year, me and Raf's room, waxing him, and about 4 hairs came off, so...
Was it painful?
Well, what's your thoughts, Raf?
Well, the thing is, it was painful in 4 tiny spots on my face where I did have those hairs.
I see, yeah. I honestly, it is like, I'm not sure I've ever met someone with, with such poor facial hair. Well, not poor, I don't want to put a value judgment on it. Thin, shall we say.
Obviously, the thing with my family is it's quite nice because my sisters usually make fun of me for overgrowing me in the facial hair department.
Your sisters? How many do you have?
I have 3 sisters. One's 14. She too is better prepared for November than I am at the moment.
I mean, that's unfortunate for her. To be
I
fair.
do have this problem where I have the middle bit of my moustache is yet to come through. I've got the 2 outer parts.
I've had a similar problem.
How did you get through it? Was it a traumatic phase?
I bought some dodgy cream that was advertised on Instagram that was supposed to fill your beard out.
Here's the thing. I've tried all the remedies for facial hair. The ones that if it doesn't
have you tried
work,
ashwagandha?
I don't think I've tried those. The ones that look like a steamroller. You like put a steamroller spicy.
I've been there. I've been there.
Had a free trial. Tried it for 2 weeks straight.
What about the receding hairline?
Oh well, now it's such wow. As I like to tell many people, it's not a receding hairline, it's a receded hairline. I've had this hairline since year 7 at least.
It's got like a name, right? It's like a widow's peak. Is that what they say? Yeah.
That's what they say. He showed me a picture.
It's certainly peak.
He showed me a picture of him as a child the other day, burst into my room and said, look, it's receded, not receding.
Do you guys live together?
We do.
That's lovely. Anyway, the third quarter is actually starting now. UCL, we've gone into a zone. Oh no, we have not. That's a completely false statement. We're playing man-to-man.
Poor screen there by UCL. He gets the ball in, goes up strong to the basket, and able to finish.
Kings push the ball. Here's Danny, Tamim, Sharif Nabi, of course, who we spoke to at halftime. Against the zone, you really got to try and get the ball into the high post.
No, lovely floater there.
That's
just no
too
charge
easy.
semicircle.
I don't know what the zone's doing there. We have Bruno taking the ball up, de facto point guard of today. I'm not sure that's his favorite position, but I think he's fine.
Seems like we have some fiercer fans on the UCL teams with some plays being started.
Oh, Fraser cold from the 3, but Offensive rebound. Good passing there. There we go. Tommy Lau with the 3. Underrated shooter.
If Kings keep on giving up threes, they're going to have a problem in this game. I would imagine from what Tamim said, that's what the halftime talk was all about. But yeah, we continue to give them up. As Justas gets the ball at the kind of extended free throw line, pass it to Tamim in the corner, back inside. That's a foul. That's a foul.
A wild shot. No, they didn't look like he had any eyes for the basket. He's trying to draw the foul.
The flavor has really been Kings on the inside, UCL on the outside for this game. I mean, UCL is shooting pretty well, but I haven't seen much post up from UCL. Not much.
No, that's definitely a fair observation. We've been shooting a lot of threes, missing them. You've been hitting a lot of threes. We've been trying to get the ball inside. It's interesting to see how that develops because, as you know, 3 is more than 2. So you guys are playing the kind of Maury ball analytical style, perhaps, and we're just old school, trying to get the ball inside. Justus hits the first free throw. Takes his time, deep breath to shoot the second.
Ball is live. Oh, but makes it. Full court press here by Kings.
As I predicted, back out with the best Kings 5 as well. So I think we'll probably see this lineup or some variation of it for the rest of the game. That is terrible defense. Oh, goodness me.
Denied there by 26.
And he gets the ball back. Ooh.
End-to-end stuff there by Kings.
That was a big block. Here we go. There we are. Way to recover from that.
Opportunity for a dunk miss though there. Have we got any dunkers on the UCL team?
Most of them, to be honest, but I think dunking after you've been blocked, it's not a great look. But dunk is 2 points, layup is 2 points. I think that we're focusing on winning, not showmanship. Oh, what a block. What a block. That's amazing.
You have to say maybe there was some complacency coming into this game from Kings. I mean, in the first half I was talking a lot about a 30-point blowout. And maybe that kind of hubris is going to cost us. You know what I mean?
There's a bit of commentator's jinx there by yourself.
I mean, I don't want to say it because I don't want to re-jinx myself. As Nedge finishes inside, he's a strong, powerful player doing a PhD in molecular biology or something along those lines.
Yeah, and Will, I was just going to say, number 7 there. What an amazing tan. Where has he been on holiday? Number 7's tan. It looks lovely today.
Yeah, I've been on holiday a little bit. I was stuck in Cyprus. I had COVID for 12 days, so I was got to enjoy myself there. It was pretty wonderful. But had to miss a couple fixtures, which I wasn't happy about, but I'm glad to be back. Glad to be commentating now. I think that's UCL ball, or...
On the 92, UCL 92?
Number 92, that's Bruno Bianchi. Great player. Great guard. I think he's played against Luka Doncic in the past.
Wow.
He played in Europe.
I got a double substitution as well, Will, for UCL?
Double sub. We have Alex in, and not sure. I didn't see who else went in, but I mean, one great thing about this team is that everyone can pretty much play 2 or 3 positions, so we're lucky with the substitutions here.
As Kings run the baseline play, he gets the ball to Nedge inside. He's just too strong. He's just too strong.
Tips up!
As Justas, he's one of these players who intentionally misses shots to inflate his offensive rebounding numbers, I swear. That's my suspicion, at least.
His hops are so good, it could be making Guinness.
Again, just your stand-up career is just ready to happen,
Another thing from Tommy Lau. It's a great shot. I think... He's 6'7", but he prefers to play as a guard. I can't blame him there.
Sharon happy for 3.
That's watch out for that backboard there, buddy.
Tamim not shooting well from the field today, and that's going to cost us potentially. And again, a 3 from UCL. Thank goodness that didn't go in. Good defense in the end from Tamim. Justas, the big guy, is bringing the ball up. Swing to the corner. Andrich inside. Bit of a forced layup, but they get the ball back on the offensive rebound. Justas at the top of the key.
Swinging it well.
Tamim backdoor. Justas inside to Nedge. Again, the offensive rebound, and he finishes inside. The size of Kings seems to start to be coming into play. Will, you were saying earlier it's kind of size versus shooting. That still seems to be the case, no?
Yeah, absolutely. That's too many chances there. I think last 3 plays, Kings have had 6 rebounds. That's too many. It's too many. Again, size there. Miguel losing the ball. Probably a foul, but we'll let it slide.
And one! He's got the chance now for a tie game, Jamie. Momentum in King's favour. How do you feel?
And one from Ned. He's actually really turned around this game with his rebounding, with his physicality. He must have, 7 or 8 points already in the quarter. And UCL call a timeout. Dare I say rattled. Dare I say rattled.
They do seem to be rattled. It seems that that's a 6-point run there by Kings, I think.
Yeah, 6 or 7 points.
Free for us to time the game as well. How is he from the line?
Yeah, less said about that the better, perhaps.
But I have to say though, we can hardly hear each other talk because the Kings like audience.
The
they're
Kings are massive.
So loud. They're so loud.
They are. I mean, they've got drums.
Yeah, they have.
They've
I
got
can't
everything.
hear myself think. They're clapping, screaming. UCL sitting there quiet.
Is
We
it
need
worth?
more from UCL, really?
Would it be an interesting kind of bit of content for us to get one of the fans up to interview, or is that against policy?
I don't see it being against policy.
Okay, let's get one of them up.
Jamie just reaching his neck over. It seems we have a Kings percussionist making his way up, puts his baton
I'm
down.
not sure exactly what's happened between the first and second half, but definitely some motivation needed.
We have an interview coming up with one of our rabid fans from the Kings Massive.
Who have we got coming up? Is he one of your players, Jamie?
He is one of the players I coach, Vasilis. Solid player, good three. The kind of guy I want on the court when I know that you need some calm heads.
What position does he play?
He's a 3, a small forward. Emphasis on the small.
Shooter, bit of a sniper from deep.
He's got a good mid-range game.
UCL that missed the free throw. UCL keep the lead. Or they force him sideline.
Swing the ball out. UCL penetrate to the middle.
Did he get a hand in there?
I think in the end that was good defense. Kings secure the rebound. Up comes Danny.
I say, Will, we have 21s come on for UCL.
Yep, number 21. He is a great player, very experienced. Another 6th-year medic, former president of the club, former commentator as well. All-around great presence on and off the court. I think that, he's a great player to have here today.
UCL win the ball there. Stopping the Kings
offensive,
offense.
a foul off the ball and the rebound apparently from the ref. That's quite a bold call. We are now joined by a Kings fan, Vasilis, a player I coach actually on the 3rd team. Vasilis, are you the man who's brought along a drum today?
I am indeed. I am with a friend of mine, Daniel, who is below, continuing the legacy. So we are out here to make the best atmosphere possible for Kings to support.
It has been noted in the commentary booth that the Kings fans are making a lot more noise than the UCL fans. Are you proud of that?
Yes, indeed. Proud as ever. And honestly, that's expected. I mean, look, our fans are passionate as always. We're out here to support. We're not hearing any noise from them. We're not hearing any noise from UCL.
What a block.
I mean, it would be nice to have a rivalry between them with the noise, but nothing's happening for now.
Yeah, agreed. It's a bit one-sided on that side of things, as there's a scramble for the ball.
Vasilis, you are, however, you are 1 point down at the moment. Does that worry you, or are you still confident for the rest of the game?
Well, it's a good game, and that's what, as a basketball fan, I love that. I could be a bit worried, but close enough, I guess. I think we can do it. I think we can pull off at the end. It's definitely a good game. Both teams are good, but I'm pretty confident for our team.
Calling a screen.
A bit of back and forth basketball happening at the moment. UCL 3, bang! Lead extended to 4 points. Vasily, you seem to be the good luck charm that has gone.
Vasilis, an observation that we've made up here is that UCL are shooting what seems about 60% from the 3-point line right now. Surely, eventually, that's got to go down, right?
That's what I would expect as well. Perhaps some defensive changes as well to make the 3-point line a bit more difficult to attack for the UCL guys. But honestly, look, even 4 points, I think our team can still do it.
Hold on, will we have a double substitution for UCL?
Yeah,
you
we've got
a
big sub right there, Curtis Chen, number 15. He is a sniper. I would say don't leave him open. He will make anything from the 3. He really thrives in these kind of situations where we're up by 4. He's great at extending a lead. I think we have a shot from here coming up.
Another block where he gets it back. Oh, and he
That's
throws it
a
up
forced
again.
layup. Now Kings push the ball with Ned. Tamim fills to the corner, behind the back. What a move. And he fights Tamim inside. And one!
Oh!
That is a huge bucket created by Ned, running the fast break as a big man. Vasilis, you've been coached by me. What do I say to our big guys when it comes to running the fast break?
Run down the center lane, follow, trailer, go all the way to the basket and finish strong.
Exactly, and that's exactly what just happened there. Tamim, automatic from the free throw line, not to give him the commentator's curse, but I expect to see him convert this and one. Vasilis, it's been an absolute pleasure having you up here. When you return downstairs, keep on making a lot of noise, keep on banging that drum, to quote the Stone Roses.
I appreciate it very much. I will do for sure. Let's go, Kings!
Thank you, Vasilis.
Also, in the name of fairness, let's go UCL.
As Tamim converts the and one, and it's now a 1 point game. Kings down 1, UCL attacking, getting the ball over half court.
Oh, good screen there on the 3-point line. UCL looking for a hole in the Kings defense.
We're looking for a shot, definitely looking for a 3 right now. Dalton with the ball, looking to penetrate.
Lovely move in the post, kicks out to the 3-point line, drives baseline.
Drive and dish.
Oh! Good defense there by Max from Kings, but UCL get it back. Open for 3.
That was an air ball. As he gestures to the crowd. Quite interesting to airball it and then gestures to the crowd. I mean, that takes a certain amount of should we say, confidence. But yeah, those kind of turnovers are going to kill Kings. We play great defense for 20 seconds and then turn the ball over as UCL come back up the court.
Yeah, speaking of turnovers, shot from Curtis. Won't fall, but a good look, and he'll keep shooting. He will keep shooting, and he will keep making shots. Kings looking to have some difficulty bringing the ball up the court, but again on the offensive rebound, Kings strong.
Foul there,
UCL
called
with a foul. That's not good.
Who's it called on, Will?
Believe that's on number 11 or number 92. I think probably both of them had a foul there.
Our rear of the year here in the commentary booth.
Rear of the year. Is that what we agreed? I thought we gave it to the ref.
They can share it. Share the honours.
Well, you gave the ref because you're Kings. That's really.
Oh, I see. I see.
And he swished that one. The man who you didn't back to make free throws earlier just swished it. High arc. Lovely.
I love watching a lefty shoot. There's just something about their forms that always interested me. And he bricks the second. Thank you for cursing that, Flair Bowling.
Thank you for remembering my name.
Great rebound. We have a tied game. UCL looking to regain the lead. Dalton showing off his handles.
Lovely handles there.
Shot from Miguel. Won't fall, but I love that he just keeps shooting, It's great confidence there. Bruno with a 3. There we go. That's too easy. I don't know why Kings isn't guarding the 3.
Oh,
Bruno
and he shrugs to
showboating
the
a little
crowd.
bit. I love it. I love it.
Who does he think he is? Kings with the ball on the 3-point line.
Kings passing it around. Looking to drive in. Oh, what a block by Curtis!
By Sharon Affey.
What a block. I had the pleasure of playing with him this year. He is not someone you want to have defending you. His arms are insanely long. He will block anything. And that's a UCL ball once again.
Great battle there by both teams. What you love to see at Varsity.
Did he call it a foul or was that called as a jump ball? He called it as a foul, did he, off the ball?
A foul on Kings.
Yeah, we're forcing things a bit. It's getting slightly rattled if we keep on giving away threes and then force a look down. As Tamim and 15 for UCL having a bit of a back and forth. All in good spirit, I think.
also should be UCL currently in foul trouble as well.
They are. They're in the penalty. 0 team fouls for Kings, but 5 for UCL. So they'll be shooting free throws in every single foul from now. And that's something you'd think the Kings would look to exploit by trying to get to the rim. As UCL bring the ball up, swing it out to the wing. Drives baseline. The help's there though. As they rotate it, another open three. Another open three. And Kings are going to get punished if they keep on leaving them open. As Nez runs the fast break all the way. And he finishes.
The first we've seen of him.
That's just too easy. That's the size right there of the Kings players. I don't know. Definitely needs to get in front of that. Francisco taking up the ball, playing as the 1 today, I think. Ball to Tommy Lau. To Dalton. To Francisco. Some great passing here. Pulled up from mid-range. Won't fall, but a good shot. And a foul called. I don't know about that. That was we'll see.
And of course, the foul trouble comes into play. If you're going to foul someone on a rebound, Tamim will be shooting free throws. And well, I think that's an automatic 2 points. UCL needs to be conscious of the fouls now. There's 50 seconds left. They don't want to give away a lot of free throws.
Obviously, you saw number 21, the big guy, bringing up the whole court earlier. Is that something he has in his locker?
Well, I mean, I didn't think so, frankly, but he's doing a great job of running the fast break for a big guy. As Tamim hits the first. The noise and intensity from the Kings fans just below me is getting ever more raucous. As Tamim shoots the second, swish.
Well done by Sharon Affey there, making advantage of UCL's foul trouble.
Will.
Only 50 seconds left, surely the last few possessions. What are Kings looking to do here? Slow the tempo or get as many shots off as they can?
I would say slow the tempo down. Get a stop here. Get a good shot down the other end. Will, what do you think?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But UCL again looking to shoot the ball. I don't think UCL been to the line maybe only one time this game. Or have UCL been to the line at all?
UCL one more.
Have UCL been to the line at all?
They may have not
No.
shot any free throws today.
No, I think that we're taking advantage of our open threes, but really not getting touched. A foul there, definitely a foul there. Not sure how the ref missed that one.
I do think this is the first time that Kings have actually been in the lead. Oh, lovely there. What lovely mix-up.
And Kings are going on a run now. They're up 5, I believe, or up 3, apologies.
15 seconds left on the clock. Will, what are we going to do in this last 10 seconds?
Shoot the ball, absolutely shoot the ball. Anyone can shoot. Bruno looking to take a 3, looking to drive in dish to Francisco. A floater.
Oh, good block.
And, I'm not sure what the call is there.
And 0.5 left in the quarter. You think the Kings will struggle to get a shot off here. If you're UCL, don't foul, do not foul, do not foul. Let them take a tough shot. And the half-court heave is unsuccessful.
And that brings us to 3 quarters in the match. End of the third quarter, 1 quarter left. Great basketball so far. Kings ending for the first time ending a quarter in the lead. Jamie, that's probably, you got to be happy with that quarter. Probably the Kings' best so far.
Yeah, as I predicted, we're bringing our starters back on. They're probably going to close out the game. Nedge has had a huge impact running the ball in the fast break as a big guy. I think Kings are going to take over in this in this fourth quarter. Apologies. The only thing I'm worried about, and I am worried about it, is the 3-point shot. If we keep on leaving UCL open, they've shot. I mean, an absurd percentage from the 3-point line, something like 60%, which is impressive. Will.
Well, obviously, it should be noted UCL finding themselves in foul trouble at the end, though. Obviously, that's got to be a worry coming into the last quarter.
I mean, that's the size right there. You know, we have smaller players trying to defend taller players in the paint. A little bit difficult, but I think as long as we start getting in front of them, moving our feet, planting our feet, taking charges, and getting in front of the Kings players, I mean, that's all we need to do to get a win right here. And 3 points, that's one shot, and we've been shooting insanely well this whole game. I'm not worried about anything. This team is capable of coming back from a much higher deficit. I think everyone's got high energy. Coaching by Shim, that man in the suit right there, an amazing coach. Looks like he was born to do this, so big things this quarter. I'm very excited.
Team's coming back out now for the last quarter.
Did we ever get a conclusion about why the DLR stop Cyprus is called Cyprus?
Let me check for you.
Thank you very much. As Justus takes the ball inside, and again an offensive rebound from Ned as he finishes, and Kings are up by 5.
No idea for you now. Kings starting the fourth quarter. They're strong, making it a 5-point lead. Oh, good.
That's an and one right there, or Curtis. That's a charge.
Did it get called or not?
A great layup, no matter what.
There you go. Will, we do have a guest in the commentary booth now. UCL basketball's social captain, am I right in saying? Pardon?
Next year's president.
Next year's president.
There you go, Mr. Premiulon. What are you thinking of the game so far?
Excellent game. People were predicting Kings would blow us out, but you know what? We've showed our resilience. Everyone's come through playing hard basketball, and yeah, I'm excited for what's left in this game.
What's your presidency gonna do for UCL? Or what ticket did you run?
Pardon me?
Under what ticket did you run? You know, what's your kind of like big campaign?
Big campaign. Well, I was welfare sec this year, so we did a lot of charity work. Movember raised awareness for men's mental health, testicular cancer, and prostate cancer. So you know what? We're just trying to expand as a club. Develop on multiple aspects on and off the court. So yeah, just excited for what next year has to offer.
Sounds like great stuff, man.
And I quickly have to say before you go, Prem, we literally can't hear anything up here because Kings are so loud. So what are UCL doing? They need to be louder down there, surely.
That's the thing. Next year we're going to make sure even more people. But look at the score. Look how close it is. All right, we don't even need the support with that good of a team.
All right, thanks, Prem.
Back to the basketball. Kings playing dominate. Good defense.
Justas bringing the ball up. Surely he's going to go all the way. Euro step. finishes inside, and Kings are up by 5 again. What a finish from Justas. The intensity on defense is picked up now in these first couple of minutes of the fourth. Kings know that they're going to have to lock in as the air ball.
Not a great shot from San Francisco, but confidence is there, and I think that we need to stay confident, keep shooting. The shots will fall. Kings just throw the ball away there.
And just
Not
like
sure what they're
Cinderella there, he ran away from the ball.
Talking about shooters, we got Fraser Thompson back on the court. I mean, right now we have 4, potentially 5 great three-point shooters on the court. This is what you want in a time like this. Fraser with the ball, tough shot, won't fall.
Another air ball by UCL.
2 air balls in a row. That's a foul. Surely that's a
not
foul.
He got all ball.
Surely
that was
that's
a great
a foul.
tackle.
A tackle. Is that what they say?
Steal.
Thank you.
Oh, but what a block by Kings.
Block from Ned, and he goes behind the back. He's running the fast break again. Will he go all the way?
No.
No, he won't. No, he will not.
Oh, that foul. He draws off number 26, draws another foul. He's back to the 3-point line.
It's interesting. The success on
free throw line.
The success on the fast break from Kings has come entirely from our big guys running the ball at the floor, which is not really.
It's something you don't see very regularly.
It's not really a conventional way of playing basketball, but if it works, it works for a game like this, I suppose.
Very good for Kings to have so many big men that can handle the ball.
It is nice. Did you have an answer on that Cyprus thing, by the way?
No update yet on the Cyprus thing, but if anyone does know an answer to the Cyprus thing, please feel free to message me. Get your answer here on the stream.
Justas.
It feels like it's bothering you a bit, Jamie, I have to say.
It's in my head.
Bringing it up,
It's
yeah.
living. Cyprus is living rent-free in my head.
Wait till you find out there's a tube stop called Swiss Cottage.
You're joking me.
Not at all. Substitution here for UCL. Number 11 back on.
Got the big man in Afosa. He's an absolutely amazing defensive presence. Definitely what we need to, stop the Kings' fast breaks, stop the Kings' layups.
8 seconds.
Great full court press there by Kings.
Ball to Bruno, to Fraser.
There you go.
Passing it around, really good passing around the 3-point line.
From the elbow.
The floater won't fall. But he steals the ball. Ooh. Stays with it, it's amazing. Fraser with a 3.
Oh.
Not falling. Again, offensive rebound, this is amazing.
The offensive rebounds are going to kill us. You can't give away 3 offensive rebounds and then turn the ball over.
Poor communication there though on the board there. Cause they're getting UCL the ball on the baseline.
Sharanafi's eyebrows there raised in absolute shock at that performance there.
That was very poetically put. Yeah, Tamim was upset there. 3 Kings players going for the same ball. Now finally the turnover. Surely, no, UCL still have the ball. Very scrappy possession here. As the baseline's free, the pump fake, and another offensive rebound. You've got to box out if you're Kings. You've got to box out and force your man out and grab this rebound. Giving them all these extra possessions is going to kill us.
Drives to the basket, contested, blocked by King. Good defense by King. Now Will, we were saying so much at the start how UCL are a team of shooters, but the 3-point shot has not been falling for them.
No, it's not been kind of this point. But I mean, right now, I'm looking at the team. We've got 2 rebounders and 3 pure shooters. It's very clear what the offensive goal is, shoot 3s, make them rebounds.
24 there. Why was he was walking out to Sharanafi. Sharanafi getting a free 3-point shot.
Yeah, that's
Where's the intensity,
that can't happen. I'm not sure where the defense was on that one. First time for everything though, I think.
Here comes the 30-point blowout. Here comes the 30-point blowout. I've said it all along.
Kings
cream rises to the top.
Jamie with a smile on his face. His momentum is very much in Kings' favour at the moment.
Guys, if you can visualise my smug face, do so.
It's a sight to behold. I want it on a mouse mat. What do I have to do to make that happen?
A bit of the old argy-bargy on the court there, but
yeah, the tensions are high though, aren't they?
They are. I think
UCL getting frustrated.
I think UCL can see the fact that Kings have about, I don't know, maybe 100 fans, and that UCL have 5, and they're shook.
6 if you count us as well. So
True. Well, in fact, you count you 3. That's 8.
I mean, good counting there.
God,
really.
that's.
But I think the 3-point game for UCL has just seemed to have just stopped. They can't seem to land them like they used to.
It's as Vasilis, the Kings fan we spoke to earlier, predicted. UCL were lights out from 3 for the first 3 quarters, shooting something crazy like 60 or 70% from 3, which is unheard of. Now the 3s are stopping to drop, and
their fire's gone really.
Things get a bit more
difficult. They
difficult.
need to change it up a bit. Don't you think, Will?
I mean, we're 9 points down. That's 3 threes. I mean, you'd be surprised how quickly this team can
3
make
threes, which we haven't hit in about 2 quarters.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're coming. Believe me, this team is ready to shoot. They're willing to shoot, and they might not be making them, but they still have the confidence, and they'll keep taking them.
Timeout over there. Hope that's causes a break in the Kings' momentum. Hope UCL can find some footing again in this quarter.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how rattled are UCL right now? 9.5?
I said not 8. Let's go for 8.
Okay, so let's, hypothetically, if Kings were to, get another 3 here, get a steal or a turnover in a basket, is that up to 9?
I'd say at the moment we have singular knees shaking.
Okay.
Let's see if we can build up to both knees shaking. But UCL have the ball here, starting after the timeout. 5 minutes left.
I mean, we had Bruno running some plays. Same team as we had before the timeout. I think that we're giving them another chance. They're not going to give up.
Oh, he seems
Pass
to
in,
miss an
pass
open
out.
layup there, Will.
I think we're definitely looking for a 3 here. UCL ball once again.
Great Kings defense there. Smothering any air that UCL have. No shot opportunities yet.
Inbound to Dalton. There we go with the foul. UCL rare.
How is he on the free throw line, Will? We confident in him?
I mean, I think he's 2 for 2 so far, isn't he?
I don't think he's shot yet. I'm not sure.
I think that might be the first free throws UCL have shot.
Yeah, I think it is.
UCL were at the line before in the first half.
Oh, okay.
I think this guy right here, Dalton. See how he shoots. There we are.
Oh.
It's
Well
like
taken.
Kings fans aren't even here. He's shooting with the most.
Great atmosphere being made by the Kings fan, distracting on the free throws.
Will, what's your opinion on that shooting form? I wouldn't call it orthodox.
If the shot goes in, then the shot goes in. I mean, I'm definitely one to have that message. However you can make the shot. If it goes in, doesn't matter how it gets there, right? UCL still on the ball. Fraser, mid-range. There we are.
Oh,
a pure shooter. It's too easy for him. It's too easy.
UCL 3-0 since the timeout. Now, Jamie, you've been very critical of many people's shooting forms. What is this, and what is it? I'm interested to know what your percentages are.
I'm actually not much of a shooter. I'm more of a kind of run and dunk the ball kind of guy personally, but as UCL bring the ball up the court, you've got to stop the ball on the fast break. Otherwise,
finish it strong.
A good run by UCL. I don't think Kings have shot the ball in a few possessions. UCL, nothing but scoring.
UCL 5-0 now, I believe, since the timeout.
Yep,
Momentum swung, Will. You must be happy now.
I'm very happy to see. Not surprised at all. This team is capable of coming back from anything. Come back from a lot more. UCL with the foul, though. A good foul.
I mean, I think he's 4 from 4 from the line, so I'm not sure about that. I think, well, we'll see if it's a good foul, I guess. The ball does not lie, as they say.
That's true, but I mean, 2 definite points versus 2 maybe points, and we have the fouls to give, so not the worst play I've ever seen.
The worst play I've ever seen was definitely one of the UCL airballed layups in the first quarter.
Missed your first free throw, Jamie. You're not happy. Can't be happy with that.
Oh, he's got the second. I'm
Speaking of airballs, surely who is winning on the airballs?
I think there's been too many airballs for both teams. That's all I'll say.
For Varsity, there definitely has been more than you'd expect.
As Daniel swishes the second, we need a big defensive possession here. Stop the momentum. Secure the rebound. No offensive rebounds. Intense defense with the high press as number 11 has the ball at the top of the key. Really, really intense defense from Kings here. No threes. There you go. Close out.
Good movement by UCL.
As Justas grabs the rebound. And that's exactly the kind of defensive possession that Kings needed. Use up that shot clock, use up that game clock, and get the stop. Danny with the ball on the wing, rotated. Justas for 3. That's a big shot. And he hits it.
Oh!
He's a big guy who can shoot the 3, that European big guy style. And you have to think with 3 minutes left, it's not quite the dagger, but it's getting there. And the rattle level is back up to at least an 8.5.
Strong screen there by UCL. Max has gone trembling down. Kicks out for 3. UCL with the reply. Oh, and they do
Fraser
respond.
with the shot once again. I'm not sure if Kings know he's a shooter. I don't know how they don't know that by now, but no one seems to want to guard him. Can't really blame them.
Back to a 5-point game. UCL very much still in this with 3 minutes left. Back to the big man on the 3.
UCL still on the ball.
Great defense.
Kings are turning it over a little too much. Miguel with the ball. showing off his handles. Fraser with the jab. Pass to Bruno. Great ball movement, To Afosa, big man. Back to Miguel with a 3. I won't fall, but it's a good shot creation there.
Will, what did it say that the man with the shooting sleeve seems to have the worst percentage from field goals so far?
We all have on days and off days, you know. You can't make all your shots every day, and I think that's something that everyone knows, but it doesn't seem to affect his confidence, which I like.
That is a tough look. Oh, that is a really tough call. To foul a 3-point shooter, he's going to get 3 free throws now.
I believe that was just a deep 2. It will only be 2 shots.
Was his foot on the line? Okay, it was a deep 2.
I think so, but I'm
Is
not
he shooting
sure.
2? The ref's indicating just the 2.
2 shots.
Still, it's a tough foul. And that kind of situation, you want to close out without
Jamie, you don't seem happy with that call.
I mean, there was definitely some contact. It's always hard as a ref because it's the kind of call where if you make it, it can swing a game, right? So you got to be sure. But yeah, I'm not going to be too bitter about it.
Where are you taking the ref out for dinner after?
We're going to the Ritz actually.
Ooh.
Got a table for 2. Lovely little romantic little one in the corner. Bottle of red wine, maybe a Rioja. Lovely starters there. I'm really into my prawns for a starter, as a general kind of principle.
And who will be reaching for the bill when the time comes?
Well, I mean, I resent patriarchy, so I would expect us to split it.
Well, I mean, he's got enough being paid off in this game, so...
it's only my money going back into the bill. I've already paid him off.
There you go. All right, a little huddle there. Very
UCL
nice to
back
see.
onto the court first from the timeout. It's a 5-point game with 2 minutes left. I mean, this is tight.
It's exciting,
UCL
isn't it?
going to the line. This is, as Sir Alex Ferguson would say, squeaky bum time.
2 shots left. UCL with some great 3-point percentages. Will you surely must believe 2 3-pointers and they're back in the lead?
Absolutely, and that's as easy said as it is done. With this team, we have right now anyone can shoot the ball.
UCL at the free throw line now. How's number 9 as a shooter or number 5?
Number 9 is a shooter. Oh, number 5 is a shooter. I mean, as you can see, he doesn't like to miss. He'll make anything, and he will make a shot over your head, in your face.
Friendly roll on the first shot.
There we go.
Oh,
2
he
free
made
throws.
second.
It's too easy. A gift from Kings right there.
3-point game.
3-point
2
game.
minutes left. This is as tense as it gets.
Kings passing the ball around, looking to get inside shortly. Defended well by Fraser. Good defense being played by UCL. Not letting them get a shot off.
Corner 3. Off,
fall,
but get the
one
boards. Number 21 goes up.
2 big misses right there. 2 big misses.
And the ref calls it UCL ball.
Oh, there seems to be a scuffle. Oh, he's squaring up. Number 30. A bit of a hot, is he, Jamie?
Don't you lose your heads here. Don't lose your heads here.
This is what Varsity does to you, though.
That was one of those kind of hold me back moments. Neither of them really wanted to. None of them really wanted to actually fight. It was a little.
Even the coaches came out though. He was ready to go as well.
Some words exchanged, but you got to remain cool here. There's no point getting a technical and giving them free throws. What's the ref actually called here? Double tech, I imagine. Let's see. Referees
be happy to hear as well. The people on the drums and the horns have been told off for buzzing.
told off. I mean, it's Varsity.
been.
Surely they're allowed to drum. I mean, that's
Well,
just.
no, they've been out when they're at the free throw. And they keep on trying to put them off. Kings have been put in their place, I think.
I think that's ridiculous.
That was great defense, though, despite the scuffle by UCL.
Miguel showing off his handles.
Turnover.
Oh, that's a tough call.
Foul by Kings, yeah.
Kings falling a bit apart. The pressure seems to be getting to them, Jamie. 3 points, 1 minute left, but they haven't been able to look after the ball recently.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some costly turnovers. Regardless of the outcome of the match, this has been a pretty scrappy performance from Kings. And having seen them play on Friday, it's under par in that sense. But there's a minute left. It's a 3-point game. We're still in the lead here. We've still got the odds with us. All the way to the basket, and that's a tough look. And we secure the rebound. Great effort from Max Reinhardt.
1 minute.
Great hustle. That's a foul, and a stupid one at that. Still some fouls to give as Andres comes in for Max. Oh no, in fact for Nedge.
going with the shooting lineup with the one big guy Justas inside and the 4 shooters. Probably do some 4 out, 1 in action. Let's see. As Andris, playing point guard, gets the ball over into the front court.
Still very much a 1 possession game. With only a few possessions left. See if UCL can find a last minute winner.
This zone has frustrated Kings, it has, you have to admit. As the ball gets inside, that's the position we want. Andris with the ball. Tough look.
Good defense by UCL.
Great defense. Great paint defense. I think we should have started this earlier, but good playing it now. 31 seconds left, down by 3.
Goaltending, surely.
Goaltending called.
They've called it. They've called
Stupid mistake by
goaltending.
Kings. That's a 3 right there.
Jamie, how do you feel? What is happening?
Yeah, I mean, that's a poor call. The shot wasn't going in. There's no need to try and do that. I'm not sure who that was in Kings, but that is...
I believe it was 26.
That's reckless. That's reckless.
Reckless, unnecessary.
But also, why is the referee calling that? That's the kind of call you let go. He barely touched the rim.
Oh,
to me, that's a
Jamie's
referee
just
trying to get
Varsity.
involved in the game. That's a referee letting his ego get involved in the game.
Well, I mean, you know the referee anyway, personally.
I
so
don't know
you
that
can tell
one.
us
I don't know that one. Believe me.
It seems like that Ritz dinner is slipping away.
Oh no, I'm taking my guy out for the Ritz. Is that the other ref is the
Oh,
one
okay.
who seems to be? You know how some referees, right? They're essentially there to overview the game, right? To make the game as fun and it's kind of worthwhile for everyone involved. Some referees like to insert themselves
Well,
into
Jamie,
the
you
game
say that,
to
but
make the big calls.
He made
to
contact
let-
with the rim before
I didn't
the
see
ball
that. He
did.
went up. I'm not sure I saw
He went
contact.
up.
I'm not sure I saw contact.
In what I saw was he made contact with the rim before the ball did. How can you not call that for
May I
goaltending?
remind viewers at home, we have 3 UCL fans in the commentary box and a solo Kings fan. So
But let's ask someone who seems to know the rules of basketball. Will, what is your views on
a
the
second
call?
teamer. I'm not sure about that.
I think that was a really, really, really great look by the ref. I think he's been doing a great job officiating. It's another example of, how knowing the game really helps in this situation. I think it was very clear he made contact with the rim there. An obvious call. I'm just glad the Kings fans haven't, dissuaded the ref from calling the game properly. Kings fans not happy about that one, but, not sure they understand the call, to be honest.
Nonsense.
So what are we looking for here? 26 seconds left. Surely we're looking to return. Are we looking for a shot or are we looking for overtime?
Andris with the ball in the corner. We're looking to get a basket. Max inside, pressure, ball's dead. Back out to Andris, swings the ball.
Great defense, UCL.
Justas for free. That's a huge shot, and he misses it. But the offensive rebound. Take your time, get one look here. Take your time, get one look.
11 seconds.
That's a foul, and UCL foul.
Foul, Sharon Nafi. 8 seconds left.
Tied game of 8.6 seconds
Let's
left.
see what plays King can come up with.
Surely you call a timeout if you're a coach. I'm not sure if he's got any left. Call a timeout, set up something, get a good look. No, they're choosing to not take the timeout. One look here, one shot,
UCL.
make the basket, and then that's that.
UCL coach pointing to his head as if to say think. I think that's probably good advice.
Can't even get the ball in. Justas.
Good defense by
Inside.
UCL. Doesn't go for the pump fake.
Tamim for free.
Sharon Nafi for
Tamim
free.
for the win.
Oh, he misses it.
And it's going to overtime.
What a game,
What a
Will.
finish,
Your
what a
thoughts?
finish.
You must have been on the edge of your
Amazing
seat.
defense. My heart was in my mouth with that entire play. So worried they weren't going to get anything off, but UCL defense was amazing there. That's amazing. And a great effort. Really, really smart defense from everyone. I think that's really fired them up, stopping that shot for the second half.
I've just been made aware that there's some comments in the Twitch chat about implicating that I don't know the rules of basketball. I'm a level 3 qualified basketball coach. I played international basketball as an under 18 in the European Championships.
But
Do
yeah,
one.
Yeah, he still is just the coach of the Kings Freeze.
You
All
know.
those qualifications. We also would like to say that to those of you commentating on the stream, our policy for complaints is very much closed door. So
well-
please know that they are falling on deaf ears.
This salt, this pure sodium chloride.
I would like to say
From-
that back. We
from
very
the-
much have an
from the
open door
UCL
policy on complaints.
From the UCL commentators, apparently the Kings need to improve their commentary. You know what? Meet me outside. No, I'm joking. Obviously not. It's all love. Real talk though, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. Oh no, I'm joking. Overtime starting. 5 minutes to decide this game.
I mean, you'll find him on TikTok.
Find me on TikTok at I know the rules of basketball. 123 ! UCL are trash.
That wasn't goaltending.
Hashtag.
That wasn't goaltending. Hashtag I guarantee the person who wrote that comment could get completely smashed by me in one-on-one.
Hashtag look at my level 2
Pause.
basketball coaching.
No cap.
Kings back with the ball to start overtime.
Screening the outside of the zone, swinging the ball. Again to Andris. The zone is troubled. The zone is troubled, Kings. You have to admit it. Max taking the ball inside.
Good defense, UCL. Good ball.
Rebounds
by Kings.
and free throws for Kings. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first varsity basketball game that's gone to overtime for quite some time. At least in my 3 years,
I
we didn't go
believe
to
since
overtime.
1994.
That sounds implausible, but yeah, sure. I'm just going to take this moment to remind all the commentators all the commenters, on Twitch, that when I played in varsity, we won every single time. So, yeah, I mean that's that really. I'm going to pass the mic over to Will and see what he has to say.
If any commenters on the stream would like to make more slander towards the Kings commentator, please feel free to do so.
Absolutely, feel free. Any criticism is welcome. Kings 2 for 2. I mean, that's a shooting foul right there. We gave them 2 points, but I think good paint defense. I'm still happy with how UCL is defending the paint now. And again, 3's more than 2, and UCL seems to want to shoot 3s.
UCL back with the ball.
Ball to Fraser, to Bruno. Getting to that full court press like it's not even there. Fraser with the ball. Back to Fraser, jab step, 3! Won't go, but a hard attack for Kings players, no doubt.
And again, the stupid foul from UCL. I mean, that is just... Again, I'm going to consult my co-commentator on the rattle scale. I mean, the UCL commentators on Twitch, I mean, they're on the 10 out of 10 on the rattle scale.
Can we just say about this rattle scale that he keeps referring to?
The rattlesnake scale.
Jamie's face was very much bright red when that goaltending was called. We were in overtime, a 2-point game.
No.
And if anybody was going to win the rattlesnake tail, it's probably Sheriff Nafi.
As in you calling him a snake, is that the implication?
Yeah, that was where I was going with that.
3 UCL commentators, 1 Kings commentator. That's all I'm going to say.
That was a reckless play by the UCL player.
It was. They're
already
in the
in
penalty.
foul trouble.
Oh, he almost banks in a free throw. That's sacrilegious.
Good foul though, it seems.
I don't know. They're in the penalty now. That's free throws for the whole of overtime.
As we've witnessed, UCL very much happy with a 3-point deficit.
I mean, ball don't lie there. 0 for 2. But it's Kings balls again. UCL looking to have that paint defense good again.
Oh, he's open for 3.
Nothing. Fraser with an amazing rebound.
Good hustle there by
twice
Kings.
his size. Very impressive hustle, showing a lot of heart here. Miguel bring the ball up, fighting through defense.
That's an offensive foul. Please consult the rule book for that textbook offensive foul. He pushed out with his arm. That is incredible. Man-to-man defense, incredible on-ball defense from Max there.
Jay, what have you got to say about the Kings defense? So far, we're 1 minute into extra time, overtime, and it's been dominating.
Yeah, it's been suffocating. When Max is playing full court press like that, what can you do as a ball handler? You have to resort to things like pushing off, and you get called for offensive fouls. Yeah, I mean, Kings with all the momentum here. As Max looks for Justas inside, the double team. And a turnover there. Will, what do you think about UCL's chances? 3.5 minutes left.
Well, I like the sub we put on. Francisco, number 7 right there. Great court general, really knows what he's doing. I think exactly what we need right now to get some points on the board.
Oh.
Fraser with the shot.
And there we go. Big 3 there from
Too easy.
UCL.
I don't know how many points he has. 30, 40. It's too easy. I don't think anyone in Kings wants to defend him, and I can't blame them.
And then now I just have to say on the rattle scale, how are you feeling right there?
Yeah, solid 5.
A little bit more after that 3 didn't make it.
5.5.
There we go.
I mean, it's a big shot, you're right. Like that, Fraser's hit some huge shots. All full credit to him. Do not let him shoot again. Surely not,
There we go.
Kings.
He's going. Oh. There you go,
No boxing out. No rebounds. Travel almost. And another 3. That is a huge shot. That is a huge shot.
Big shot by Bruno. Amazing clutch player. UCL fans going crazy. Bring that energy up. Up by 4 now with 2 minutes 44 to go. Kings, I'm sure they're feeling a bit nervous.
Oh, easy bucket. What is happening there?
Great pass, great cut from Yestas. The noise from the Kings fans is
Jamie,
deafening.
how are you feeling that the game flipped in seconds? 2-3s and UCL will straight back in it.
Yeah, they're 2 up now. Just need to stop here. Don't rush it. Oh, that's a huge shot if he makes it. That's a huge shot if he makes it. That is a huge shot.
Bang!
Watch that replay. Watch that replay. What a step back by Fraser. Too easy.
3 for Kings. Oh, obviously he doesn't make it. They're Kings.
You ain't UCL. UCL up by 4 now with 2 minutes to go.
UCL fans finally on their feet.
Finally.
Will UCL shoot another 3?
Go on.
Fraser with another shot.
Oh, nearly.
This one won't fall.
UCL women's team have just
Kings
showed up,
scored, no
bringing a bit
doubt.
of life into Varsity now. Let's go.
Kings, stupid turnover, throwing the ball away.
Jamie,
Pressure is
what has
so high
happened?
here.
Where's
Jamie,
the game
any
gone?
comments?
I'm rattled.
Throwing away the ball
I'm
like that.
rattled.
Seems like for the first time in what must be over 10 minutes of play.
I've not been rattled in over a decade, and I'm rattled right now.
Yeah, but where are you on the scale? Well, how are your knees doing? Are they shaking yet?
Oh, I'm over 10. It's a rattled singularity right now, bro.
Do we say that about 4 points, 1 minute 50 left to play? It's still very much an open game.
Look,
I've
I
seen
mean,
it before.
in basketball with 2 minutes left, that's a long time for, there's plenty of opportunities to get looks. What Kings need to do and be focused on and be aware of is that there's no need to rush things. There's no need to force things, and don't need to get panicked, get rattled and try and force up tough shots. Be patient, look for the good pass, look for the open shot and take it. Remember that if you get, it's 2 possessions, right? 2 possessions and they're back in it. Get some stops on defense, crucially, and then the offense will come.
What has happened to that defense? The defense that was so strong at the start of overtime.
I mean, I think it was good defense. It's just Fraser's hitting big shots. I mean, if he's going to hit a step back 3 over a contest, you just have to, say hats off.
Which Kings player are you hoping? Are we looking to bring this home?
Justas or Andres, 100%. Kings full court pressing. Kings full court pressing.
You sell the ball in their own half.
I mean, credit to the Kings defense. That's a difficult shot to guard, but it's a good defense, better offense like UCL. Bruno looking to drive, a drive and dish to Tommy. Tommy with 3. Too strong. He's been in the gym too much. A little too much there.
Yeah, that was an air ball. That was a big fat air ball. Now all we need is to back it, get another stop, and we're back in it. Again, don't rush. Look for the good look. Move the ball around the perimeter against the zone. Look for the high post, which they've just done. Justas inside. Back out to Danny for 3. Offensive rebound from Justas. And he gets fouled. And he will be shooting 2. If he makes both of these, it's a 2-point game with 1:15 left. There's still everything to play for. Good defensive possession.
Kings playing much calmer since the timeout. 2 free throws, well played during the foul. This really is going to be a 2-possession game. Let's see if he can make it a 1-possession game.
So it's such a close game.
If this goes to double overtime, I might actually have to leave. I've got to get a train home. So, as in like home. So, I'm going to see my mum. So, if this goes to double overtime, then I'm out.
Obviously, he's just showing the Kings players' priorities. Here at UCL, we stay dedicated to the game.
I'm dedicated to being a doting and loving son.
But obviously, shout out your mum, probably watching at home.
I mean, that's great, but this team is my family. This team is my family now. Fraser with a rebound.
He misses
triple double. Yeah, missed 2 free throws in a row. That's a big 2 free throws to miss, especially at this point in the game. Bravo. Fraser, pull up. Too easy.
Step back.
On fire. It's
Beautiful.
too easy. It is too easy.
Will, what do you think? That was beautiful basketball.
Amazing. I'm blown away. Definitely gonna take him out for a pint after the game. Really impressive
strong
stuff.
with the rebounds.
Kings responding pretty well.
This is going down to the wire. 50 seconds left, 4-point game. Kings simply need to stop this possession. No baskets, and particularly no threes. A 3 here might be the killer blow. Surely they're going to look to get the ball to Fraser. Andres, good man-to-man defense. Fraser on the weak side. Close out. There you go. Not again.
Step back. That's a 2.
Again.
Oh.
The long rebound.
You see? Oh.
The long offensive rebound.
He keeps it in play. Spin move. Looks for the shot. Floater. Oh, doesn't fall.
25 seconds, 4-point game. Kings need a 3.
Finally, UCL playing full court defense.
Oh, and he's called the travel. That is a big call.
Jamie Rattlescale.
Big. That is big.
I'm rattled.
That's a big call right there. I mean, I don't know if that was a travel or a charge, but
it was one of the 2.
Yeah, definitely one.
I don't want to speak too soon, but that call seemed like it cooled the game.
Yeah, this is tough now. You need a steal and a free here. What's he going to call? What's he going to call? Jump ball? Foul? Trouble! Another trouble.
No way!
Kings have the ball back. They need a 3 here, and then they need to foul and get a stop and hope the UCL miss their free throws. This is tense.
Who are we looking to get for the 3-pointer too? Who's the shooter? 26.
Sharaf Nabi. All day. Quick shot. You need a quick
15.
shot. And the turnover.
What a steal! What a steal! Amazing basketball IQ right there. I think everyone can sense that this game is coming to a finish.
Fourth quarter,
Most likely
it seems
one
UCL
way.
had it.
My heart is
Start of
pounding
overtime,
right now.
it seemed Kings had it. How the game has changed. Will, you got to be so happy with how it's gone.
I'm over the moon right now. I'm so impressed. So proud of this team. I mean, the mental toughness they've shown is really, really amazing. I'm not going to call anything too soon, but very happy with how they've done so far.
10 seconds
You
left.
got a
on the
foul.
clock.
Travel! Oh my goodness. Speaking of basketball IQ, I mean, what was your joke earlier about travelling? Do you want to repeat that one? Because I feel it feels like it's an appropriate time to.
All these basketball players are in on the holiday because they all seem to be travelling.
Oh, it's.
There we go.
Again, that was my joke, Raf. Don't take credit for it.
Harris found that on Google by searching basketball jokes. I don't think he.
Andres
should
for
take
free.
credit either.
That's a huge shot. You got a foul now. You've got a foul now. And the foul only given as a 2, not a 3 for some reason.
Definitely, that was definitely a 2. His feet were within the line. I'm not sure. He might have tried to shoot a 3 there actually, but might have stepped over the line by accident.
Very bold to say it's 100% foot on the line when we're sitting about 100 meters away on the opposite side of the building. But you know what? We'll make allowances.
Half a second left. Do you reckon? What do you really think? Do you think you can get the shot off?
With this timeout, I'm going to use this opportunity to ask: did UCL win the Lussell Cup this year? Oh no, that was Kings. Did UCL win their division? No, Kings did. So you can, if in the eventuality you win this game, you can have Varsity, mate.
Jamie,
you
answer
can
your
have
question.
Varsity.
What matters? What matters?
Getting promoted and win the Lussell Cup, of which we did both. Brick. Absolute brick.
Oh, this is going to get very interesting.
Someone play the JCB song by Nizloppy because he's slinging bricks. That was nice. So I'm pretty proud of that one.
Jamie has been Jamie first mentioned that song in the first quarter. He's been sitting on that all game.
I'm Luke, I'm 5, and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his
Chevy.
What's the call?
What's the call?
King's ball. I was too busy singing Nizloppy. I'm not entirely sure what's happened.
26 got smacked in the face there. That's
Bruno
what
was
I would say.
attempting to just hit the rim there and regain possession rather than it resulting in a timeout there. Didn't work. I think he just hit the
Half a
backboard,
second
which is
left.
actually a turnover.
0.5 to shoot. It's a catch and shoot. This would be unbelievable to hit a 3 to win this now. This would be truly remarkable.
We've seen
If
some
you're
remarkable
UCL
things this game.
For the win! For the win! And he hits it! Oh my God! He hits it to win the game! That is the most amazing shot I've ever seen! The 3 to win! Pandemonium at UEL! Kings win Varsity! That is absolutely insane to hit a 3 like that! Danny Kudorov! What a player! What a team! Kings win Varsity! I can't believe it! I can't believe what I've just seen! To hit a 3 to win there. The Kings fans storm the court. I'm going to go run down and celebrate. I'm not sure about you. Do I have permission to leave the booth?
You go.
I'm leaving. Go Kings. All the commentators on the Twitch site. Varsity. Kings won. Let's go. See you guys never.
Will, what happened?
Oh my! I don't believe it. There's no way, man. That's crazy. That's unbelievable.
How are the boys feeling?
Honestly, I feel for them. That's I don't want to use the word luck, but I don't think they could have defended that. And,
for those of you watching at home, might be the wildest end to a basketball game
I've never seen an ending like that.
I don't think my heart has gone like that in such a
what a dramatic
such
end to
a
the
long
game.
time. What an end! Congratulations, Kings. And the screams were electric around the place. Unlucky UCL. We'll get them next time.
Will, tell me, because our moves have dips and dives. We went from getting a goaltending 3 at the end of regular time to Kings hoisting one up in overtime.
I mean,
describe the whole game for you as a whole.
I'm shaking my head in disbelief. It was a amazing game. The fourth quarter. I mean, I don't know. Some of those calls at the end of the game for both sides. A travel call that should have been a charge. An over the back foul that ended up being called as a travel.
a lot of interesting calls that's led to what a dramatic finish. I have no words right now.
Are you sure you still must be proud of the boys?
You know what?
To lose it like that is heartbreaking, but you must still be proud.
It is heartbreaking for them. I really feel for these players. I can't imagine. I can't imagine how they're feeling right now.
No,
but
it's unlucky. It's unlucky.
yeah.
I've just got word that the camera crew didn't manage to catch that shot because it was actually too quick. But they caught the throw.
It didn't happen, guys. It didn't happen.
But do you know what? If you were here, that was probably the best shot I've ever seen.
I'm sure there's highlights. So I'm sure someone's got a highlight somewhere. You'll find it soon enough on the internet.
Someone will have it.
Anyway, that's a highlights type.
That was a
right
highlight of the year for me.
Wow.
But anyway, point being, amazing game. Thank you so much.
What a game! I'm gonna go speak to some of the players, give them a couple words of encouragement because they played a great game. Honestly,
in not long
fantastic
now, we'll
effort from the UCL players. I'm so proud of them. Didn't get the result we wanted, but I think they can walk off the court proud.
As I was saying, sorry, I didn't realise I was over talking, but thanks for joining us today, and thanks to Will, thanks to Jamie, thanks to everyone for being there, and Greg as well, of course. It's been an amazing game, and don't forget to catch the women's basketball very, very shortly with us. We're back, and last words, closing remarks from Jamie.
UCL are rattled. See you soon.
It's cold.
Eileen, you have to bring it.
2, 1.
We are UCL women's basketball.
We
are
are.
with our
Okay.
hands like.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't even know.
Okay. We are UCL women's basketball.
And then we do the Disney sign like.
We do little like.
Yeah.
What's your first memory of basketball?
I was probably like 10, like after school clubs. I think it was getting smacked in the head by basketball when I was like super young.
I would say for me, I have 2 younger sisters, so like just playing basketball with them when we were younger, just for fun, like pickup games.
What's your favorite moment of basketball at UCL?
It's probably, it sounds really boring, but for me it's the trainings because that's when everyone comes together. Whether it's like the small things, you know, hyping each other up. That's my favorite bit.
Mine has to be we won Varsity in first year.
I would say my favorite part, besides the trainings, is the social. Being able to like be on the court, intensity and hustle, and then being off the court and kind of talking about stuff going on and have like that team bonding time is my favorite.
What have you done to prepare for varsity?
Loads of training. So much training.
Our coach is sick. She's like a Div 1 like US professional athlete that she's played professionally like in Europe. She's sick. If I could swear, I would swear. She's sick.
She's amazing. I think like we just come together and work really, really hard in our trainings and played a lot of High School Musical, get your head in the game, and just a lot of like pumping each other up and supporting each other.
And then what has being a part of varsity brought you?
So much competitiveness, I have to say, and it's just a drive to win. But apart from that, obviously also just an amazing team kind of spirit.
Yeah, it definitely brings us together. It makes it more like a little family than just a sports team.
What's the best part of being captain?
I would say the best part about being captain is being able to kind of like lead the session, but having everyone like kind of play to their.
From UCL and over to Annie. I don't know anything about the Kings players.
So there is a habit of starting slow for the Kings girls, as you can see there. But our starting 5 is Maria, Olivia, Isa, Julia, and H, number 17, single letter. You don't need much more than that. So
What should I say what our start 5 is? I forgot. Okay. From UCL we've got Anna ST, Madeline, Trish, Annie, and Eileen as the start 5. So that's Eileen playing point and Anna on the wing. UCL, we usually go pretty hard at the beginning, so let's see how Kings fares.
last time these guys played at our place, you girls started very quick. And number 15, she was a hooper. It all went through her. And I can't remember what jersey numbers, but we had an inside player as well. It was a good 1-2 punch you both had. So it should be a good game.
Number 15 is a little pocket rocket, you know.
I mean,
small and mighty.
I wouldn't like trying to stay in front of her.
No.
Mind you, I don't like playing defence, so that probably says that. Oh, we've got high-low action. First shot with a bunch of turnovers. Oh, go on, Isa. Come on, girl. Definitely nerves in both camps, I feel.
Our new coach is really, really big on rebounds, though. So.
That doesn't surprise me from the size of it.
Yeah. She's a post player, so.
I'd hope so. I'm just going to put this down here, so like in case we need it.
That's the reason. What can you tell us about the UCL coach? He seems very vocal on the sidelines already.
She is a very passionate, intense basketball player. She has played professionally for quite a few years and coached a bit as well. And honestly, since coaching the team this year, she's just taken them to new heights. Especially our rebound performance has really gone up. Obviously, because she's a post player, so she knows how to coach post players really well. But yeah, if you watch her, you'll see her getting very, very into the game. She's known for shouting on the sidelines, whether it's good or bad. But I know that she cares about it a lot, and you can tell. So. that's a bit about her.
There's a vicious rumour going around our camp that she used to play for the Bulgarian national team.
She did,
Ooh.
I think, yeah. She's been around a lot. She's played a lot internationally.
I think she played at Seven Oaks when I was at Bradford. A Bradford tournament. She came with the Seven Oaks team, and she was dominant there. She's a very good player.
Well, she played with the team, or she
Yeah.
coached? Really?
No, she played. Played very, very good. Oh, we're a bit hectic. We're definitely a bit hectic.
Kings with a floater.
Ooh.
Good ball by UCL. Right, come now. Who have we got at point guard? What can you say about your point guard, Teresa?
She's a beast. I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
she is a beast. So that's Madeline, our point. She, as I said earlier, the one way to describe her is a pocket rocket.
Just draws a foul there.
She's got something in her, you know. She comes from the US. She's a master's student, and she's really, you know, taking the team to new heights this
What
season.
can we expect from her from the free throw line?
2 makes.
It's all net.
Americans do. Americans do. I'm not sure what that foul was. She was perfectly set. Hands were up. Referee's obviously wearing blue.
Second free throw. Oh,
Yes.
2 for 2. UCL first on the board. Kings looking for a response.
We need to relax.
Oh,
We need to take our
open.
time and relax. Come on, Liv.
Good post move.
There she goes.
See the way she looks down the floor.
Yeah.
Number 6
Eyes up.
mid-range.
This is one of our
Oh.
captains. Unlucky airball. Now,
Oh, great full court.
fun fact about Eileen, she's been in the club for about 4 or 5 years. She's been the captain for a couple of years. She's one of the central members of our team.
We like Central. We like players that have been there, part of the furniture, without sounding disrespectful. Brings the team morale up.
Definitely.
You can't reach at them. She'll take you.
From baseline, she
Yes!
makes it! Kings yet to score. Here
Need
they
to
come.
take our time.
Good Hezzy there.
Yes,
Outside.
H. Come
Good
on.
defense by UCL. What can you say about number 12? The centre.
Number 12, that's Trisha. She's new this year. She's one of those players that is surprisingly shy off court. But when she gets on court, she's something else, you know? A beast under the post.
Oh, unlucky there by Kings. Can't get the floater to fall.
I feel like we're just snatching at everything. Everything's a bit herky-jerky and nervous.
Chaotic at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like UCL have settled in very quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps when you've got a point guard with a lot of experience.
Penny, any worries yet? Reckon any timeouts to try to swing the momentum or not yet? Let the girls find their groove.
Yeah, I mean, these things happen. You know, the coach has got enough experience to know what he's looking at.
I think it's pretty chaotic because of all the pent-up energy from the last game, you know?
Back come Kings with a response. Kings crowd in uproar. UCL crowd still quiet. Bit disappointing.
Yeah.
The three.
Ooh, that's big time. Big time. Oh, we've.
Teresa, she a bit of a sniper. Can she make those regularly? Can we expect a few
Sorry. She can. She can do layups, she can do 3-pointers, she can do it all, really.
Have we got any snipers on the Kings team? Anyone we're looking out for?
Number 30, Ash. The thing is, well, a lot of the Kings players, they only need to make one, and then they'll find it, and they're in it. But sometimes that one's hard to find.
What about the Kings coach? What can you tell us about him?
So me and the Kings coach every Sunday. So the girls train on Sunday, and we stay behind and shoot. And he can play. The guy can play. But he's been around women's basketball.
What kind of a player is he?
Is he a professional? That's the question.
No, I don't know. I've only met him this year. But he can definitely knock down. And he's been around women's basketball a long time. He knows how to get the best out of the girls. Like during my playing life. I've only ever had shouty coaches. And he knows that wouldn't work with this group of girls. So he's very softly. Knows how to get the best out of them. Never panics. Which sometimes, if you do panic, that can filter down into the team.
Absolutely. A minute timeout is over. What do you reckon we're looking for the Kings girls coming out? Obviously 6-2 down early doors.
Nothing.
Not a first shot in.
It's 2 baskets. It's not panic stationed. Remain relaxed. It looks like the same 5 have gone back out. He'll just be telling them to calm down and hit the open passes.
Well, that's what you got to do. I quickly have to say, So the Varsity scores after that game are 12-8 to KCL, which isn't good, so it puts a lot of pressure on these girls on the UCL team to perform today. What do you think, Teresa? Can they pull through? Can they get UCL back in it?
We've been pretty much undefeated this season, so I reckon they've got this in the bag. And our last game against Kings, we beat them, so I have no doubts here.
Air ball. It's unfortunate. UCL back to the ball.
So it's Eileen bringing the ball up the court.
I remember last year she was a real star and she was one of your star players. Is that the same this season?
Sorry?
Is that the same this season? Is she one of the stars?
Yeah, she's been a star for years. As I was saying earlier, she's been on the team for about 4 or 5 years. And she's currently one of our captains. She's been the captain for a couple of years as well, so I have no doubts about her.
Good play by UCL. Deep 2. 4 pump fakes. Tries to bank it in, unable to. Good ball by UCL. Back there comes strong in numbers. Oh, good hustle by UCL. Foul called on KCL's 99. 19. Oh, that 19, sorry.
I think we just need to slow it down now. It's all a bit chaotic at the moment.
Kicks out to the corner.
Okay. That shot was just done by Anna. And she, fun fact, she actually used to go to Kings and she played on a team with my sister. So where do her loyalties lie?
Sound like you're questioning them.
No, she's UCL now.
Did you bring any King's wisdom, any of King's secrets over with her?
Potentially.
But you're not gonna disclose that, are you?
No.
No.
I would say there is no wisdom. That's a bit harsh to say on the airways.
We have a first substitution, Teresa, for UCL. Who have we got coming on?
So coming on for Eileen, we've got Natalia, and she's another player who's been around for a few years. They're well accustomed to each other.
First free throw is good.
A little fun fact about Olivia, I'm sure she'll love me saying this, but she represented Norway. So she can definitely put it together. But she can be a bit passive, is my biggest gripe with her. We have, Kings have got 2 substitutes lined up. We've got Nat and Raina.
Lovely.
They need to wake up back door.
There we go.
Ooh, that's lucky. We need to open our eyes and be smart.
So do you know why all Norwegian ships have barcodes on them?
So when they go to Asda, they know what's what? I have no idea.
It's actually so they can Scandinavian.
Yep.
There you go. That's another one for you. I hope.
Yeah. I hope that falls as dead as it did here. There we go. So we've got Nat and Raina. Raina will throw.
Oh, what a block by number 12. Holding her hands up, she thinks there's a foul. Well, that seemed clean to me.
Footwork.
A nice steal there from Madeline over to Natalia. They work really well together, these two.
UCL from 3.
A bit of a 3-point shot. Unlucky air ball there, though.
Who doesn't love an air ball?
Can't deny it.
So 16 can have the potential again to sort of, if she hits 1 or 2, could be a long night for whoever's in front of her.
Yeah.
But she gets a bit erratic. See, I've never seen number 99 Maria make this many mistakes. It's all a bit nervous.
I'm a bit surprised because I thought Kings would be running off the high of that last game, with that buzzer beater, but maybe it's a bit too much.
Shout out to Daniel with a massive buzzer beater. But it's not them that did it, is it? So it's hard to
maybe
sort of
it's more pressure, maybe.
I mean, I said to him before, like, you've got fans, you've got people cheering, you just got to embrace it. When I played Varsity all them years ago, I used to love, especially if it was away. So Kings are away. Nothing better than shutting up a crowd with a made shot. And then looking at them and, like, gesturing something.
Well, it looks like the Kings crowd has come out in full force tonight.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it sounds...
Whoever brought the drum, creds to them.
During the men's game, they had a little samba routine on the go. I loved it.
Yeah, UCL is a bit quiet, aren't we?
They have been today. They've been quiet, you see.
I don't know what's going on.
Disappointing.
I think it's a quiet confidence. That's what it is.
Unlucky there.
That would have been a nice finish if that had gone down.
That's one of her favourites. It's a bit hit or miss.
Teresa, who's that coming on?
So coming on, we've got Daria on for Maddie.
Fun little fact, I've been to Daria's kitchen and it's very nice.
What did she cook?
I didn't get cooking, it was more like a social thing.
Don't matter then, does it?
It's a very big kitchen, very nice. Lots of fridges in her halls, great time.
Oh, wait there. Oh, jump ball maybe. Oh,
Strong ball there by Kings. Back they come.
Oh, is it going to be
Another
steal
foul.
from UCL?
so the commentators are cheering for a team meant to be impartial. Nice.
I would like to point out the lack of Kings representatives helping with the stream today and throughout all of Varsity and last year's Varsity. Kings, again, we thank you for staying out of it and letting us run things smoothly. Oh!
Big
she
time
has
players
with a
make
deep
big time
two.
shots to bring it
What
closer.
a shot by Kings.
Who was that?
That was Maria Gutierrez from Spain, Madrid. I think I said that right.
Oh, good block!
That's Maria for you. Once she makes one, that's it. Confidence is high. They'll look to give it to her often. And she's easy to spot in them highlighted shoes. Here we go, 3 points.
3 point for Kings. Oh, that was close.
Just a bit to the right.
From here, that
Good
definitely
power
looked like it
though.
was going in. UCL
Yes,
calling
we've
a
got
play.
Daria playing point here. Over to Natalia. Nice weave action. Travel.
So do you play yourself for the Kings ladies?
For Kings?
Um,
I'd hope not.
I mean, yeah, it'd be a bit awkward sat here with me for the UCL ladies.
Yeah, I play second team UCL, but sadly I'm currently out of action from a broken foot this Monday.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Who's on?
It's end of season, so not too bad. But
You can get your rehab in. How did it happen, if you don't mind me asking?
bit
Yeah,
lame.
maybe
It's
Teresa,
just
if you
a
could say
stress
there's something about this
fracture.
new sub we've got coming on for UCL.
Oh, a new sub for UCL. We've got
Number 4.
Blanca. That's number. Okay, fun fact about her. She's got a twin sister who plays for Surrey, and they've had 3 games this season, and they mark each other. So they're identical twins. So
That's got to be confusing for a ref.
that is a bit confusing because the kits are pretty similar as well.
So this is Julia from Helsinki in Finland. Also represented Finland.
Lovely. What a free throw.
I
High
can't
up.
deny she had a very, very nice arch on that.
I might have lost to her in a shootout.
Here's the thing, I obviously support UCL, but I can't deny a good shot.
Do you know what I'm a fan of? Good basketball.
Agreed. Is it working?
Yeah, cool. So here we go. We got Raina driving to the cup, and she will drive it. It's another. Oh, thinks about it. Chucks it up.
Oh.
That's a bit clumsy.
Nice box there from Trish.
That could have been a foul. Playing one down one side of the floor.
Natalia on the wing.
That's a good rebound by her. Good steal. Here comes Maria. Miss Gutierrez. Hey, that's a foul. Sorry for that.
Yeah, we have been known to defend a little bit close. Get some fouls, so.
You know, I've seen them not given. So if that's not given, that's a good start.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
You'll go the other way out. Here you go. Here's Ash
Could
Nunes.
this even the score?
Yeah, she's a good. She has her moments.
So what are you guessing? 50%?
It depends if she makes the first one. None. Love you, Maria, but
You're going to guess 0?
yeah.
I'll give her benefit of doubt. I'll say she'll get this in.
Oh.
I
owe you.
I've been watching a lot of basketball.
I owe you a pat on the back.
So now we've got Eileen.
Yeah, you can't reach there. See, there you are, coach. Look at them reactions down to get that.
Yeah.
We've got some organisation going on. I think this is a good game.
Yeah. Not too high scoring yet, but they'll get into it. Natalia up to the basket. Floater.
A lot of standing around. Good close out by that's a good open shot. They need to
Eileen
put a
back
body
over
on
to the ball.
Trish, number 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, need to put a body on Trish. She's the lean, mean female Rodman at the minute, just corralling everything in. Here comes Ash. She is catch and shoot. Last time she played you guys, she went 3 for 3, and they were like in her face.
Wow.
Like the defender tasted the ball as it went past her head. So fun fact today
Yep,
is
go on.
number 7, Raina. Her parents have come from Lebanon to see her.
Wow.
So that is.
That's pretty impressive.
Wow. There was definitely some emotion. I felt the emotion. Like my mum and dad.
Has she made any shots yet? I'm rooting for her to make one in this game.
What Raina will do, she'll get in the high post, reverse pivot, clear out, and then just run down someone's throat. And she'll get fouls. Some of them will get blocked, some of them will be troubles, but it's just that constant ramming.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she'll start dishing it off.
Nice.
It's
Yeah,
a very simple way to play.
I think we've had a slow start, but I can see it picking up.
Yeah.
I can tell. Can tell that Deanna, the coach, is she's getting her strategy in there.
Yeah. And what do you reckon that strategy would be? How do you reckon they've been playing the first quarter?
How do I think they've been playing?
How do you reckon? Go on. Little rundown.
All right. I mean, I do think a bit slow compared to some of the other games that I've seen, but maybe not slow. Maybe more measured is the better way of putting it. I've seen
Cool,
them,
calm, and collected.
Exactly. I've seen them play a little bit chaotically at times, intensely, but it can go either way when you play like that.
But you don't
Whereas
think the
now they're
passion of
playing-
Varsity can come into it, you know?
Yeah.
I think they've played well.
I think they played
Yeah.
very well.
If I had one criticism, you've got the UCL. I've got a taller team. So like,
Yeah.
if I was your coach, I'd be like, slap it inside. I wouldn't say slap it inside, 'cause that's weird. But, you know, try and get some fouls. Get us to the lines. Get some team fouls. And then if there's a little foul in your backcourt, all of a sudden you're at the line. 3 possessions.
Yeah. Oh, we've got Anna's coming back on, number 8. And she's our home girl from the second team. She's been promoted up to the first team recently.
Oh, we love
An
that.
absolute underdog, but one of their star players, if I may say so myself.
So you're not the star player on the second team, no?
No, I'd say one of the star players on the first team.
Oh, here we go. Bit of movement. Mrs. Catch and Shoot.
Here she comes.
Oh, unlucky.
Oh, good ball by Kings.
I have to say,
and
the
she
Kings
draws
team,
the
they've
foul
got-
as well.
They've got very nice arch shots.
See,
2 shots for Kings.
I criticise the ref getting one way. I'll do it the same. That's not a foul. As much
Or a
as
little
he's
practice.
No, you got to line it up. I think King got bailed out a little bit there.
No, our boxing out should be pretty good here.
Oh, she gets unlucky with the bounce on the first one.
Oh, we got the star girl number 15 on.
No box
ball.
needed.
Over the line. I think her foot was over the line for that one.
And she doesn't even know.
Won't count.
Oh,
So it's
doesn't
always-
count?
Always,
Oh,
it's
dear.
always wounding when that happens.
Okay, so we're going to be playing a pick and roll maybe.
We like a pick and roll. Old school.
Oh, and there's
Trish
Anna.
does a great job of
Unlucky.
commanding the paint. Here comes Maria down, looking for a one-man fast break, running it coast to coast.
Oh, this is a good fast.
Ollie with the moves.
Oh.
That would have been really nice. Now we've got Eileen speeding up the court. She's known for her fast breaks.
And
there
one!
it is.
She draws a
There
foul on
it
the shot,
is.
makes a shot, going to the free
That's the
throw
Eileen
line.
we like to see.
It's a good move. That was in the wrong place. She wants squared up.
And
to
we've got the
basket.
fouls. Perfect.
About time to put some distance between UCL and Kings.
Yeah.
You said that in the last game.
Ah.
Those
Look,
drums won't put her
all
off.
mistakes that were made in the last games have been forgotten, I'm sure. That was not predictable. I'm not taking any flack for that.
Absolutely.
Great full court
Oh,
defense
yes.
by UCL.
A
Get
nice
the steal on the
steal.
half court.
We've got Anna back at it again.
It's nice to recover and scramble back into D.
Corner free.
Madeline for 3. Unlucky.
That possibly could have been a travel. Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is 2 on 2.
Hands up.
Oh! Can she get from out from under the basket? Shooting foul called against UCL.
I wouldn't count that as a foul.
I would.
I would.
2 against 1 then.
Do you play as well, Ralph?
Do you even play?
Yeah, a lot. And then COVID and fitness hit.
That's no excuse.
It is an excuse.
Can I ask why you're doing this?
To hide the mic.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I used to play all the time. I used to play Southwest. Fortunately, got lazy and now can't be asked to get back up to fitness for match fitness. But if anyone out there wants to play a half court game, I'm down for a 3v3. But yeah, my 5v5 days
a bit of ball out.
always, but 5v5 full court days are behind me.
Trish going for the steal, but
There's a pick-up game at London Thunder every week on a Friday.
is there actually?
Yeah. It's
Half court or full court?
Depends how lazy you want to be.
Very.
You can organise a half court.
And my favourite type of basketball these days is walking basketball.
Do you know what my favourite basketball is? Watching it.
I'm in the kind of shape now where 3 rebounds and I'm
setting
out
it
of the
up
game
here.
with fatigue.
Back over to Eileen, centering the play.
Hey, that's lazy defence. Oh my days.
But I think a foul's called there against Asher, is it? Kings 30, reaching.
Bit lazy.
Now, if you watch UCL closely, you'll see we've got a few different plays that we've been working on this
Like
season.
a stack. Oh, no, it's
Yeah.
not a stack.
Oh,
So
wide
kind of
open
half
for 3.
Absolute money.
Oh, unlucky with the bounce there, but UCL with the board.
Natalia going in for the rebound.
Good rebound. Hey, come on, you can't pull on people's
Then we've got
arms,
Annie. Oh, she tried to save it, but it was just a bit too late there.
Back come
Got
Kings on the
Lebanese
fast
laser.
break.
Oh.
For 3.
Okay. Hey, that's a good
A lot of power
rebound.
on that one.
Hey, that is good boxing out.
And that there looks a bit like a double
Oh,
dribble
we
to
like
me.
this.
Oh, couldn't look after the ball there.
Oh, we're looking to run something. Let's look weak side.
Travel called on
Good
99.
defense there from UCL.
And a substitution as well, Teresa.
Subbing in, we've got Anna coming in for Natalia. So this is the other Anna. Got lots of Annas in our club. It gets confusing.
Do you like Anna
Fit.
1, Anna 2, or
This
Anna
is
and
we call this traitor Anna because
Wow.
she's the one who came from Kings.
Yeah, she's a traitor. You got that one.
Deep 2 by UCL.
Oh, we like that.
I like
Bit
your
flat.
shot.
So Ash was born in Jamaica, but has a Portuguese second name. So there's Portuguese lineage in there, which is always fun. It's a good shot.
Oh, lovely jumper.
Mid-range Maria. That's what we call her. Mid-range Maria.
Okay.
Is that her spot, Penny? Are we looking
No,
to see her there
we've
more
got
this
Madeline
game?
and Eileen
yeah,
working together there.
I remember I was at the facility when they were doing the King's trials, and she was just there by herself where everyone was socialising, just hitting mid-range shots. So I'd definitely say it's a go-to if she wants a bucket. It's where she'll look. Oh, we need a bit of ball movement here, I think, ladies. And
Good one,
gents.
but also good pressure by the UCL girls. Good
Oh, we like
defense.
that.
Oh.
To set your feet. Jump ball.
No, we've been honing in our zone defense
And I
this
believe
season,
it's our ball.
and I believe it's working.
Good hustle by both teams there. Timeout called, I think, by
timeout.
UCL. What do you think she's saying in the huddle this time?
Rebound.
Well, we're only 2 points ahead, so our tensions are still going to be running high. She's going to be wanting to clear that lead a little bit.
I mean, the main problem for both teams is a bit of calmness. They seem to be like forcing passes that aren't there, forcing a few shots here and there.
Yeah.
I think that both you still need a bit more settling to do in the game.
Agreed.
Get momentum going on
But
offense.
we've got to remember we're still only in the second quarter, so we've got time.
Plenty time to go still.
I
It's
think
all still to play for. As we know from the men's game, it's you
And
don't.
It's always all
never
to play
over.
for.
One
I
goaltending,
bet
one.
it looked mad from up here, didn't it?
Oh,
You know, the exact same
It
thing
is,
happened in the UCL Women's Imperial game on Wednesday. Buzzer beater 2-pointer from Imperial.
it's the best way for a game to end.
Yeah.
Keeps you on your seat, keeps
It
the
really
crowd going.
does.
Before we started, we said you're the curse, aren't you? So
Yeah.
that's it.
There's a little group of us who have been at both those games, and we think we're the curse.
See, I'm not sure.
Hopefully
about
not. Hopefully it doesn't happen in this one.
Well, now Kings replying with a stack of
Okay.
their own.
I thought you said snack then. I'm getting hungry.
Oh, good cut. Oh, poor foul by UCL. No
Keep
need.
them feet still if you're upright. Hopefully she's Ray by name and Ray by nature, like a laser.
So, what's Pink Shoes' name?
She's Ray.
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 I do like the shoes, I have to say.
They are the KD7s and Pearl Edition, I believe. She told me
Nice.
one time. I've slept since then.
Sure, she's making her parents' trip all the way from Lebanon worth it.
Ooh, a little bit
Oh.
flat.
Yeah.
Oh, good offensive board by Kings.
I didn't realise, but we've had a sub here. Number 14 is Charlotte.
Relying on that 3-point shot.
Ray with a rebound.
Nice rebound from Annie there.
We got some Kings subs.
Reaching foul, King 16, I think.
Now, if you look at Deanna, she's getting passionate about the boxing.
Benny, we have two double substitution
so
here.
We've got Cruz and Cat. Cruz came back from the Bahamas last night. And now she's playing,
that's dedication if I saw it.
But she's also the best defender on the team.
Eileen's looking for a pick and roll here.
Needs to stay down.
Will she get one? Oh.
Screen
nice pass.
There by yourself.
Perfect
Baseline
open
drive.
shot.
Oh!
Great finish. Great
and a bit of a Kobe move there.
The Kings on the fast
Deanna
break.
getting very passionate on the side there.
Oh, she landed nasty. Oh, we got to go down.
Oh, is
Just
she
on the
okay?
pitch as well. Yeah, that looked like a nasty fall there.
Her leg looks a bit funny.
I think she's just bending her feet.
It's a heavy landing.
She's all right, everybody.
I mean, she wants to be. She just came back from the Bahamas.
So we've basically got 2 points working together here, Madeline and Eileen.
We
Both very
need to cover number
speedy.
15 here. That's an open shot. She needs to be out of that free.
She's going for another pick
Good
and
screen
roll.
by 14.
Very nice ball movement
Kicks
here.
out. 6 is open for
and
3.
a 3 point. Unlucky. Back over to Eileen. Ooh.
There we go.
Nice
The
shots,
speed of
just
Cruz.
rimming it.
This is 3 on 2.
Cruz by nature.
Can they make it count? Oh, good block.
Too much time.
Madeline's back. Now,
Where is Madeline from in America?
I actually don't know.
14 from top of the key. Tries to bank it in, can't get it to fall.
I want to say Michigan, but I
Good
think that might be
hustle though
wrong.
by UCL.
And that's Charlotte. She's known for her defensive hustle. She likes to get the ball, you know, even if that means getting on the floor, whatever it takes.
UCL looking to run another inbound play. Get away quickly.
Oh, that's good D.
Oh.
That's good D. We need to push
That's
it now.
great D.
Now, good steal from Kings.
Head
Can
fake.
UCL make it back?
Floater. Oh.
Charlotte's back at it.
Another good hustle.
Oh, bit of afters
Unfortunately, Charlotte's been a bit injured this season. She's pulled her hamstring twice, but I saw her stretching it out before the game. I think it's going to hold up.
Seems to be a key player so far for you guys.
Yeah.
Quick shot. Oh, good ball under the basket.
Physical. I feel like this
And
game's
Charlotte's
physical.
back with the ball.
She can hold her own. Natalia's asking for a pick. Will she get one?
Head tap.
Yeah,
Pick, yeah?
head tap for a pick.
3.
Oh, a great
Oh,
finish
fast
there from
defensive ball.
Charlotte.
Easy layup in the end
Great,
for Charlotte.
great finish. We've been working a lot on our rebounds and our finishes, so nice to see it in practice.
Travel, surely, travel, I'm fine.
Calm down, Raf. The pivot.
Oh, we'll take the foul, we'll take the foul. Karma. Ball never lies.
Is that why you still play?
Huh?
Is that why you still play? Because the ball never lies.
But the ball isn't nice to me. I love the ball, but the ball just don't love me back.
It's a love-hate relationship. I love basketball. Basketball hates me.
That's why you stopped playing.
I haven't stopped playing. I just play less seriously.
Can't play, won't play, and all that.
He came home from playing the other day. About
He's
3
got
months
Trish
ago,
offering a
and I've
nice
never
screen
seen him
there.
more tired.
It's a good hustle to get around that moving screen
Oh,
that the ref left.
a great
big shot there.
mid-range shot from Natalia.
7-point game now for UCL.
We've really opened it out. I think it's all the encouragement from our coach.
We need to less of these floating passes, I think.
UCL dominating the boards early.
They're probably going to dominate it for the game. You know, you've got a taller team. We just need to keep boxing out. Yeah, it's good call, ref. That's
Oh,
good
she had
call.
a pivot foot down.
No, that's my line, not yours. Cruz bringing up the ball. I think we've got a habit of just leaving the point guard on their own, which is never a good look.
Yeah, you definitely
that's
you
a
can't
really-
do that with our points.
That was about how many steps are we allowed to take?
Little two-step.
Open for free. Take it. Take it.
Oh, she was about to do it. That was that fake was too close to a real shot there.
Cruz has got long arms, real long arms. I'm talking to scratch her ankles without bending the knees, kind of long arms.
Are we kind of cheating because we've got our second team coach also on the bench? That's the question.
Well, if I had done this, I would have been on the bench yelling as well.
Yeah, I think it balances out though because he also comes from Kings. He used to play for the Kings team, so. But his loyalties are very much with UCL now.
Hey, I don't know if you could hear that over the airways and that a little drum beat all the way from Brazil.
We do obviously thank the Kings supporters for bringing the drums. Don't know where the UCL supporters are at, not making their presence known at all. Bit of an embarrassment for the club.
It's quiet confidence, as I say. We don't need to make ourselves known.
They got loud in the men's game. You've got to give them that. Like
Yeah,
when it was
that was mainly me. That's why it's less loud now, because I'm up here, you know.
And then we got these guys waving.
Ball back with Kings inside the UCL half.
Well,
3 minutes left in this half.
Feel like there's been no subs for the Kings.
They'll be getting tired, that's the problem. It's quite an intense game.
It's very physical, so they'll be sapping on the bodies.
Good job to keep the ball alive there. Open for free. Oh, doesn't take it.
Faked out.
Open for free.
Yeah.
Good pass inside though.
They're not capitalising on this zone defence.
Seems like the referee is forgetting about the 3-second rules when it comes to Kings players.
That's a good rebound.
The shots are a little bit high from Kings here.
That's good D.
Nice pick up there from Madeline.
We're looking at 8 seconds. Apparently not.
Madeline storming down the court. Looking for a floater there. Unlucky.
That was good composure coming down the slam with two of them there. You got to give credit where credit's due. There we go. Let's try and run something.
Nice press defense there.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. We're calling for something. That's a reach, ref. There we go. Oh, we're looking a bit static. There we go. Speedy Gonzalez.
Baseline drive. Passes it out. From the post.
We like it. There
we go.
I told you I liked it.
That's a 2. Who was that? Who was that?
That is Cat. That is Cat.
That brings it to a 5-point game as we go into the last few.
Closing the gap a little bit.
Last few possessions before half time.
2 possessions. And the choir.
Back over to Annie. Oh. And Trish with the rebound. Yes.
Too late.
Great response by UCL.
That's what we like to see. Great steal there by Annie.
It's a bit careless.
UCL doing a great job staying in the passing lanes for Kings. Oh, what a pass to swing it around.
Back over to Anna.
Bit of movement from UCL will be happy.
Oh,
we like that.
good interception there.
Got to keep pushing.
Can't deny
pushing
it.
to the traffic.
3-on-2 for the fast break. Oh, too slow with it.
Panic
Lots
stage.
of turnovers here.
Yeah, lots.
Defense is strong. Oh.
Yeah, that was strong defense. That was read that a mile off. Pull it. Oh, that's big time. It's not it though.
An air ball there.
Manages to keep the dribble alive.
As well.
We need to calm it down here.
This is what Kings need to do. They need to rotate quickly and be scrappy as hell. You know, all good teams, all championship teams, rotate well.
Yeah.
So one gets beat, the other one comes round, and they just scramble. That's where I'm after. Scramble on defense.
Agreed. Oh, we've got Blanca coming in for Anna. One Spanish girl after another.
The two amigos.
Exactly.
Dos amigos. Oh, that's good to get it out. Experience there. Back now the littler player. 1 for 3.
Oh.
That's a good rebound. Hey, that's a foul.
That's a foul. Reaching over, unfortunately, there by UCL. Great play by 12 otherwise. Some great screening there in the last play there, Penny, by Kings. Are we looking for that more?
Yeah.
Some strong screens.
One thing I'd say about the Kings team is they are a smart team. When they've got their head in the game, there'll be off-ball screens and there'll be lots of movement. And then there's the athleticism, I love that word, to be able to push it if they need to.
That's a winner on Scrabble any day of the week.
I mean, I'm dyslexic, so I'm never going to win at Scrabble, but I appreciate their confidence.
Nice spin on that shot.
Yeah. I told her that. If she's going to watch this back, she won't be able to argue.
Okay, so we've got Eileen coming on for Natalia.
Oh, little man's getting a little close to that court.
She's asking for a pick again. Will she get one?
I feel like it's time.
Seems not.
come up with a... Oh, that's...
Double teamed as well.
Oh dear. We're panicking a little bit.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Oh, like it was
She
kept
got
alive.
Now that was a nice save there by Madeline.
Well,
Very, very powerful pass.
Was it a save?
Was it? She didn't make it.
It was good hustle.
It was an impressive attempt. She pulled her shoulder the other day because she passes the ball so hard. I know.
I'm sure that was why.
See, that's got to hurt.
Yeah.
Like with shooting, you use your knees, other joints. Passing, if you're chest passing, it's only your chest and your shoulder.
Yeah.
That brings us to half time. UCL up by 6. Teresa confident over the first half.
Very confident.
UCL seems to be in control of the game so at the moment.
Yeah.
Control of the momentum. A few errors here and there they could iron out.
I think we are selling ourselves a bit short though. I think we're playing slightly tentative. And I think that's because we have played a bit chaotic in the past and we don't want to rush it. But we shouldn't be worried. We should push it a bit more.
So you're wanting a bit more aggression then?
Yeah, definitely.
A bit more fire.
Especially coming from our point guards. That's what I want to see. I want to see more from Eileen. I want to see more from Madeline. And I think the rebound game is going well, but more of those layups and those mid-range shots.
It's a bit scrappy in the rebound game as well. They need to jump on it
Yeah,
quickly.
a little bit. But we're good at getting it. We're not great at getting it in afterwards, but
There has been a
at
lot
least
of
we're
steals.
intercepting it.
There has been a lot of steals after rebounds, a lot of turnovers after rebounds I've done. I think that's something they need to work on and on both sides.
Yeah, I think that's a weakness on both sides.
I think it's possibly a little bit of carelessness on both sides.
Yeah.
Thinking that there's no one behind them. You get a rebound at any varsity. When I played varsity, there was someone like in your face.
Well, grab it, tuck it in, protect the ball straight away.
Well, no, I tipped it to someone better than me.
Oh.
And plus, I don't jump, not with my ankle.
It's easy to get shy at varsity, I think, though.
Yeah.
Because of the
Cameras
pressure.
are on.
Yeah.
Commentators are
I
chatting.
think it takes
I mean, once you get
kind of player to
once you get your eye in, as you said earlier, then and your ego's boosted a little bit after the first shot.
My best games are always varsity. You need players that play when the lights are the brightest.
Nice. Yeah.
Do they get any brighter than Varsity London?
Varsity or Bradford, because
Where is Bradford?
It's in the north. No one goes there. You don't want to hear the chants we had either.
That wasn't even a joke. I don't know
so
what
it's
that is.
between Leeds and Huddersfield. So when we played, if you imagine, your thing here was all full on one side, and then the other team were full on the other side. It was loud. You could not hear. If someone said screen, you could not hear it.
I do have to say the Oxford-Cambridge varsity is pretty intense, and I don't think you can beat that.
Oh no, the Oxford-Cambridge is. Well, it's
That's
older than
something
the
else.
Aztecs,
Yeah.
So.
That is the OG varsity.
Look at that intelligent conversation we're having.
We're analysing the history of varsities.
I mean, it's a very American thing, but I definitely think it's something that serves well to British universities.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
A little bit of competition. Especially if you graduate, you go into your whatever, and then, oh yeah, I went to, so for you guys, it'll be Kings. Oh,
Yeah.
and you'll be like, oh, we beat you in blah blah year.
Yeah.
Bragging rights.
Definitely.
That's what it is, isn't it?
And I mean, this video will be on YouTube, right, for a while.
I mean, I'm not afraid to embarrass myself, so I always look when I'm watching a game, in a big game, what the players are doing. So in a big game, I wouldn't continue to warm up.
Mm-hmm.
I'd sit down and just sort of relax my mind, because it's intense out there, right?
Do a bit of meditation.
Yeah, just sort of staring to
Zen.
space.
I think it also depends how you play. If you've been playing the first half and you've been missing 20 shots in a row, you want to just get some shots in half
I
time.
think that's very confident to want to just sit there with your eyes closed.
I learned it.
I think I missed two. I would always be missing too many shots in the first half to just sit there and just let my numbers stay there.
I learned it from a guy who's very ambidextrous, and he just hit the game winner at Varsity. Yeah,
Would you say that's something you look for in a guy?
Is that a compliment?
Yeah, no, it was, because he'd shoot it perfect form right-handed, and if he'd miss, he'd just go left-handed, switch between the two, and they made it. It was mad.
That's a
And he
very
hit the game
good
winner.
skill for a baller to have.
Yeah, he was from Iceland, and boy, he was ice. He was cold as ice. You never got an expression out of him.
To touch or to talk to?
Both.
There's something I want to say, but because I'm on the airway, I can't.
Feel free. No one's really watching.
All of it. He was cold everywhere.
Right, in the break, I have sent off Sophie to go and get an interview, and looks like she has found someone, so we're going to overload the
we've
King's
got,
side by another person.
We've got Tiff here. who is one of our alumni players. Okay, so this is Tiff, one of our alumni UCL players.
Hi.
So Tiff, do you want another mic? How do you think UCL is playing so far?
I think they've
Put
been
it close
doing-
to your mouth.
I think they've been doing decently well so far. I've seen them play harder and hustle harder and go for more balls, and I've seen them do a tighter press.
Yeah,
and
that's exactly what I was saying as well. I think they're slightly relaxed.
yeah, I think maybe they're just saving it for the second half.
Yeah, I hope so.
I think they've had a string of really intense games lately against Imperial, and maybe they're a bit tired from that run, but it's good to see them and play well at least. And I mean, we are winning, so
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Any predictions for the final score?
Oh wow, I think UCL's gonna win by maybe like 5 to 10 points.
Yeah.
I think they really have to bring it together in the offense. Like we're trying so many shots, and I think we should take better shots.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And how many varsities did you play in when you were at UCL? Give everybody a bit of background to your UCL years.
I played. I think I played in two. I think I played in 2 varsities. The last one I didn't play in. That was during COVID. But I was watching. But yeah, when I played, we won 1 and we lost 1.
Okay. So this is the decider.
Sort of, yeah. In the
Right,
past. Oh no! Hold on. I forgot who won the last varsity. Do you know?
Last year it was UCL.
So it's not the decider.
Okay,
We're
perfect.
winning.
Great. I mean, we still want to win this though, obviously.
Yeah, I think UCL are gonna win it. Bleed purple.
Yeah, I've got my money on UCL too. So, fun fact about Tiff as well. There's another girl in the second team who's also called Tiff and also studies arts and sciences, which is what Tiff used to study. And actually they have mutual friends, is that right?
Yeah, she's also from Hong Kong, and I sort of like know her from Hong Kong or through mutual
Just
friends.
UCL bringing people together.
Small world.
So any final thoughts? Any words of encouragement?
Nah, just I think we need to be louder on the UCL side.
Oh yeah, the UCL bench is silent, so
yeah.
when you go back down there you need to start a chant or something. Bring out the
I'll
drum.
Try. We'll try. All right, thank you.
Thank you,
for
bye.
speaking to me.
Thanks so much. That was perfect.
Thank you for that interview. And Benny's going to found someone for us. And who is it? The legend himself.
It's Tamim from the men's game. So we're going to get some opinions on the girls' game.
So how do you think the women are performing? Well, what would you improve on? If you were coach, what would you say?
I think they've done a good job. They've been pretty good rebounding. I think what they need to do is get more into their offensive sets, and they'll get shots to fall. But their focus needs to be more ball movement and play some solid defense, get some good rebounds. Otherwise, they've done pretty well.
Yeah, I think then rather than just boxing out and standing there, they need to be pushing these taller girls back.
Yeah, you have to get a body on someone.
As-
You have to push them out at the three-point line. Essentially, you have to
As
work.
someone that's just played,
Yes.
I guarantee your coach was like, don't just stand there, move them.
Exactly. You need to get a body on someone. You need to get them out of the paint and make sure that you secure that ball.
Yeah, I think as a smaller guard as well, I don't think some of these girls realise you can actually box someone out face up and just move them back with your forearms.
Yeah, exactly. And it's often the guards that are the most important box outs.
Absolutely, especially if the ball bounces.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think Cruz can be important because she's quick. She's probably the quickest person on this court today.
Yep, she's a key part of that team, and I think if she locks in mentally and if she plays really hard, this team will be really.
You sound like Marv Alvin right now. You should be so proud.
Can I quickly ask you? Kings are still putting up a good audience display. The energy is incredible. How important was that for your win, and how important is it that they keep it up today?
Having such a large crowd is honestly so crucial. We see the support and we want to go out there, perform as hard as we can, play as hard as we can, put up a show, not for ourselves, but just for the crowd.
Absolutely. You got drums, you got horns, you got everything.
Exactly.
And then UCL were just quiet. What they did?
Don't know. There's a reason why we won.
There we go. No, I was commentating last year, and it's such a different game to the one last year. You know, it's so important that everyone's here, everyone's together. How do you feel about being back playing in front of people?
It's amazing, honestly. The energy that you get from the crowd and the energy your teammates have is just, it's second to nothing. Honestly.
I've got a question for you.
Go on.
Right. If you had a choice to hit a 3 and make a crowd erupt, or hit a 3 and silence a crowd, which one would you have?
It's a tough one. It's a really tough one. I'd hit a 3, get the crowd to roar. That way we get energy onto the team, everyone plays harder, and we get on a run.
I'm that miserable guy that'd love to shut up a crowd. Turn to the crowd and give them the old shh.
I mean, that also works. It depends on the game situation.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for coming up and sharing your wild wisdom.
No, my pleasure. Thank you for having me. And I'm looking forward to the second half of this game.
Yeah, we all are. I think there's definitely a chance that this could swing. So the second half's going to kick off. It's going to tip off.
Say bye to everyone.
Okay.
Right, this is Teresa. I'm signing off now. I'm handing over to Sophia, who's going to be commentating from UCL, taking over from me. So, bye everybody.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa. Hello, my name is Sophia.
So we've got a bit of a scramble situation with the key. Jump ball. All Alex is going UCL away. I can't even say UCL.
Yeah.
UCL way.
Action on the court. Things picking up already.
So what are your thoughts on the game so far?
It's been a very exciting game, but like Teresa was saying, pretty slow. We're used to seeing pretty intense games from the ones.
Physical.
Very physical. Last game against Imperial, we had a girl dislocate her shoulder. There'll be Matilda sitting on the bench right now in black.
Oh, that's out of bounds. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, she had to leave for the hospital in the middle of the game. Yeah, many injuries. A few of her girls are on some hardcore painkillers for this game. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be broadcasted.
It is what it is. So do you play yourself?
I do. I captain the twos.
Okay.
It's been very exciting to see some of the twos girls move up to the ones this year, like Anna here, running for the ball.
Yeah, Teresa said that she'd been promoted.
She's been a very, very strong player this season. Very excited to see her grow.
Lowlights Kings are finally trying to get into their sets here. We like good ball movement. Who you are, you got to like good ball movement.
Yeah.
We also like
Looks like it's picking up. Yeah. Madeline bringing up the ball.
What a player.
Yeah. Madeline's a very strong player. Madeline and Eileen are a two-star.
Can't leave people open at Varsity. Big time plays make big time shots. Oh, come on, a bit more urgency, girls. Ooh. Wild. Let's look down the floor. Here we go.
Yes, and you're admitting you're probably doing this like another decade. Probably been doing it a decade. Everyone said like they just feel like.
I think the Kings are still snatching. They haven't really found the rhythm of the game.
Yeah.
Not like UCL have.
UCL seems to be picking up. I think Deanna must have given them a strong pep talk during halftime.
Yeah. Seems like an intense coach.
Yeah, she is. She brings out the good in players. So this is her first season with us. So.
Still a bit scrappy in places.
Yeah.
Next day the Kings one, because why not? Yeah,
I bet you're so happy someone brought a drum, aren't you? So another open shot. We need to get some closeouts. Here we go. Oh, good eyes.
Much better movement by Kings.
Can't just run backwards. Jack that in the air. Oh. Mouse in the house.
Oh, where's the 3-second call, ref? Where's the 3-second call? Oh, strong play.
That's got to be split. It's either offensive or defensive.
Good hustle from the girls.
Very good hustle from the girls. Back come UCL. So what do you think of the first half?
I can definitely see the game picking up. It's very
looks like it's going to be a very tough game.
Oh.
Madeline,
Again,
absolute
great hustle.
machine.
Good board. Kick it out. Come on.
Good team. Good eyes.
Come on, surely. Dunk it.
Steady that from
That
H.
was a very nice
Close
layup.
Close enough.
Ali calling for a screen.
Doesn't seem to be getting enough.
Nice ball movement.
Good D again, relax.
Much better defense from Kings recently. Back on the fast break.
Come on, ref. Can't just leave people lead under the basket while people are jumping around.
Things getting rough.
People are going to get hurt. Oh, we've got a sub.
Sophia, who have we got coming on?
We have Natalia coming on for Eileen. Another strong point.
We've got some very good guards on this team, I must say. Team UCL, some very good guards.
Team UCL is very strong this year. We have a
Very good centres as well. Number 12 has been dominating down low.
we have some very good players on the bench
Yeah.
as well, which haven't been played yet. So it'll be exciting to see
That's
if we
a
get
strong
to
run
see.
by you.
Oh, that's a good finish.
Oh! Doesn't need anyone else. Take it all by herself down the whole court.
Just down Main Street.
And one play. This will make it a 3-point play. Make it a 10-point game. Penny, you worried about the scoreboard at all yet?
No, not at all. It's 5 baskets. 5 stops, 5 baskets.
And she makes it.
Shot. Trisha defending. Trisha, our player number 12, is known for having arms everywhere on defense.
That's a good finish.
Another good finish by number 15.
Come on, we need to wake up here.
Oh, there's a steal.
Oh,
Oh, that's a foul. That's nasty.
that was unlucky.
You might like she did it on purpose. She's just running back with her arms in the air.
Like a hit to the face there. We got some beautiful mint green Kobe's on the court now.
Yeah, no, you
So
are.
we're going to have another stack.
They are the stuff of legend, them Kobe's.
They are. I have seen some amazing things being done in those Kobe's.
You got to think how much are they worth now, even one.
She doesn't realise it, but she's got a tuition fee on her feet.
Well, she does now if she watches this back.
Oh, what has got called? We've got a foul on Kings.
Yeah.
Lucille back on the free throw line.
Not really sure about that. I've never really seen someone throwing a ball behind the head and get fouled. I thought you have to be in control to draw a foul.
Penny, how many times I'd say this is Varsity? This is different gravy.
These are your refs, though, right? I'm sure I can see a blue vest under them grey tops.
Jamie in the men's game seems to claim that he was taking the refs out for dinner after.
So, I think your coach is taking knees on that after. Jeez.
And Sophia, is that Charlotte we have back on the court now?
This is Charlotte coming back on court.
Second free throw ball is live.
Oh, Annie is a strong shooter. That was unlucky.
There you go. We've got 4 on 2. Make it count.
That's us.
UCL girls getting back very quickly there.
So, what are the standards in Varsity in general with all the sports? 12-8
to Kings. It's 12-8 to Kings.
And so if
UCL basically need to win every single one now.
Say that again, sorry?
UCL need to win every single game now.
Or what's left? This.
Beautiful shot from Natalia.
I believe there's also fencing later today, and then football tomorrow. Oh, unlucky bounce there before Kings.
We need to reset, move the ball.
I think spreading the court more. You seem to have most players on one side of the court. You've got 4 players on the left.
Strong side, weak side, coach.
Oh, is that the tactic? Pardon me then.
That's not clever. Oh, hustle.
Kings are lucky to be getting away with the ball there, has to be said.
I see the ref was a bit quick on his whistle there.
I agree. I'm absolutely agree with you there, Penny.
Not really impressed by these refs. Are they going to watch this back?
Oh, good interrupt by Anna.
Don't reach there. That'll be a foul.
Charlotte calling for horns.
Zero for what?
Another stack play on the inbound pass. Is that the go-to?
Seems so for both teams.
Just ball watching.
Do we have any other plays? Are you allowed to tell us that?
I'm not sure I can give any of them
3
away.
seconds in the key. I think the Kings girls know now they need to start boxing out and moving the ball. Points difference.
Oh, did the ref miss the football there?
Yeah.
Sophia, another sub for UCL.
Here we have Hazel coming in for Annie. Hazel's another new player this year. She's been playing very strong. It'll be exciting to see what she brings to the game.
UCL very much in control at the moment. Penny, double the points of Kings. It's started slowly slipping away, is it not?
It's still the third. Stranger things have happened. You know, like a half-court shot to win the game.
Very true, very true.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a trip. Send her off. That's an ejection, if anything.
What?
Oh, travel!
You can tell you haven't played in a while, can't you?
Surely
mate,
not, ref.
You need to look in a rule book every now and then.
Benny, how often do you look in the rule book? Be honest.
Well, I'm a qualified ref, so quite regularly.
Oh, okay, sorry. 9 out of 10 times the answer to that question is, oh, sorry, but back.
Yeah, no, so the main thing I always say about defense, you've got to beat the person to the spot. You've got to beat the offensive player to the spot. Now, that was very 50-50, I'll give you that. But to be like ejection, I think you've been watching too much
I
NBA.
don't think it was an ejection. I was you ever been ejected yourself, Penny?
Yeah, I punched the ref one time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But whilst you were reffing?
Yeah, you're the ref. Whilst the back up? No.
You blew your whistle for that, did you?
No. I actually got punched in my face while playing. Came up with a bloody mouth, and the ref was like, it's never a foul. No, I've just got a bloody mouth for no reason, have I, ref? And then he gave me some lip, so I gave him a fat one.
It's lovely to get a well-rounded picture of your fellow commentators so late on in the game.
I'd like to say I've calmed down since the 7 years ago I did that.
Shout out on the Twitch.
Oh, that's a nice camera angle you've got going on there. Ball's moving nice now for Kings. Need to be steady, make good decisions. Ball's to Olivia, now to Kat.
Oh, shout out to Alonso. Thank you for your comments.
3-point shot. Oh, nearly banked in. We nearly cashed that check at the back.
Oh, good ball, good post move there.
Come on, Maria. Smarter than that girl. Here we go. Miss Olivia through the lane.
And that is beautiful.
Pull that all the way from Norway.
Penny is on his feet. He's ecstatic.
No, not with my bad ankles, I'm not.
Metaphorically only.
You know,
Ooh,
that could be a
on
momentum
the
swing. If
sideline.
they make this, you know, it's only 13 points. It's still anyone's game. Couple of stops, couple of cheeky baskets. I'm hungry.
Oh, she makes it.
Good composure there from Ollie. You can see her pointing out, organising
Ollie calling
people.
for screen. See?
Oh, there, good close out. Can't let her spin you though. Good close out. Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Good swinging from the girls.
Now I'm talking like I'm coaching them.
Oh.
That's a foul.
Oh.
That should have been
Unlucky.
a foul.
Natalia tends to be a very, very good shooter.
That was much more impressive from Kings though, right straight up to the ball.
Yeah, it's better.
Hands up.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's all thanks to you.
I mean, they can definitely hear me from over here. Again.
Another foul called. Oh, UCL's coach calling a timeout.
Yeah, it's a good timeout to call. You know.
Does seem like it's been swinging Kings' way in the past few minutes.
That's what timeouts are about. Gaining momentum and stopping momentum and other words to do with momentum.
Hand-breaking momentum.
Yeah.
Pleasing momentum.
Yeah. Do you know what momentum I want? I want momentum to some food. I'm starving.
Hopefully we can tickle the momentum for the rest of the quarter.
Hopefully Kings keep the momentum.
Ooh. Oh. So I see this isn't your first rodeo in the booth.
Absolutely not. I used to present all the shows at Bradford Uni. So all the charity shows I used to present.
As in the sports ones?
And the charity one, so we had like...
Pardon me, I didn't realise we had a celebrity on our hands.
I wouldn't say celebrity, I'd say I had notoriety. Just in that one place though.
If I come away with anything from this weekend, I hope it's just a little bit of notoriety. Just a little sprinkle.
Oh, yeah. Sort it about. Did you both do this last year?
Pardon?
Did you both do this last year?
I'm going to pretend like you don't already know the answer to that.
Yes.
Yes. I don't want to answer, but yes. Oh, she makes it again.
Will you be doing it next year as well?
Pardon?
Will you be doing it next year as well?
Well,
about
we'll
trying
see.
to make the team?
I'm meant to be graduating, but we'll see if I'll stick around.
Hey, that's good hustle from both of them girls. Oh, that's a push in the back if I've ever seen one. Oh, relax. Oh, good hustle.
Oh.
Hey, that's smart, you know. Most girls would have jumped over that to grab that. Ooh.
UCL getting stressed.
There we go.
That was a good comeback from Kings.
Sophie, what's happening? She fell for the fake shot. She went flying.
I think our girls are getting a bit stressed.
Hey, a little trap. Oh, we got two over. That's sensible. I like that. Cradle the
We
ball.
got Hazel coming down. Oh.
Oh, that is great defense by Kings.
Passion's running high.
Sophie, if you look over here, we've got almost a whole new lineup coming on for UCL.
We are changing the team up very well. So we have Trish on the right, Anna to the left of her. We have Annie and Eileen coming back to the court. And it's swinging.
Good eyes there.
Oh,
we got
unlucky travel.
these turnovers
Bit too
are
close to a shot.
mounting up.
Sophie, I'm not an expert in body language, but your coach does not seem happy right now. Can you tell us what you think she's thinking right now?
Our coach, she's a passionate coach.
Ooh,
she tends to get very into her games, which sometimes translates to the girls, both for better and for worse.
There you go, signing the. Oh, she's not happy, but Kings take it. Oh, I don't like it was going in. Not far off at all. Madeline pushing.
Madeline being strong, pushing.
There we
She
go.
might finish this. Oh, beautiful.
Scoopy left. We like a scoopy left. Right, you need to relax on this. Don't go. Okay, go. Hey, good rebound.
Hey! Bit of a soft foul there, ref.
You really need to look in the rule book, you do.
Hands are up, all ball.
Yeah, up all over the shot.
All ball.
That ball that she hit was a head.
If you brush their arm on the way past, what can you do? Just let them play.
Roll. Do you know what shooters call that? Bottle roll. I'm not a shooter, I've just heard people talk about it.
Do you know what I think? I think whenever UCL take a free throw, there's so much crowd noise from the Kings, and then that respect is just not reciprocated by UCL. They're so polite and pleasant, and they really respect the game.
Don't know if I call it respect. I would just call it a lack of UCL supporters.
Good high post shot.
They're very full, the UCL supporters, just still very quiet.
Lovely shot.
Oh, I don't know about that, sub-coach. She's the athleticism of the team. There it is again.
So who do we have coming in for Kings?
So we've got Cruz going off for Julia, played nationally for Finland.
Oh, exciting.
She rolling out of Helsinki.
I'm from Helsinki as well, so shout out to Julia.
Calling for a screen.
I didn't want to butcher the
10 seconds on the shot clock.
me and Julia had a shootout. She beat me. She went 20 from 20 outside. And I went
20 from 20?
20 from 20 with a 6, I had a 7. She'd finished practice, so I was cold. The excuses are coming. She is
That
lights
would be
out
the
when she
reason,
wants to be.
yeah. No, Finns tend to be very good shooters.
Yeah.
We have recruiters coming in from the US.
UCL from 3.
When I lived in the US, I found the US players just like to get to the cup. Like they use their athleticism. Like the European game has evolved, where like people like Jokic in the NBA, and you know, if you look at Liz Cambage, they can all shoot from deep. Oh dear.
Oh, it's also worth saying the last 3 MVPs have all been European.
Exactly.
You guys don't seem to have very many players, very many UK players here. It's not a very popular sport,
No,
is
there
it?
is. Right, so number 19 has a dual passport, UK and Norway. And that is it.
Very international team then.
Yeah, absolutely. In the words of Bob Marley, one love.
Fun fact about our captain, Eileen. She can greet you in over 10 languages.
Nice. I can barely speak English, me. So, our number 18, I don't think she's been on yet. Last game, she bit someone and drew blood. Accidentally. Like, it must have been
Accidentally.
That was like an accident.
That's what Suarez said for years and no one bought it.
Well, but yeah, they all gave me fun facts. And I haven't used any of them.
Oh, we're going to need to hear more of those then. So who do we have on for Kings?
Right, so we've had a bit of a few swaps there. We've got number 7. That is Raina. Mum and Dad are in the crowd. Doing
All the way from Lebanon, I believe.
Yeah, Lebanon, Beirut as well. She's got a lot of love. She's so shy. Not when she's playing. She
absolute beast.
Right, so if the short numbers, sometimes I'll join in and help out. Many a time she just put her shoulder through my chest and I'm like, there's no need. I'm trying to help here.
Well, I just looked up and it is 4.5 hours a flight from Lebanon to London, so they came a hefty way.
Yeah.
You know, worth it as well. What a game.
Yeah.
So there's a similar amount of time to get from North London to here, but well worth it.
Well, I came from South London, it took longer. Yeah, so we've got Ash on number 30, you've got Cats that still remained on. I think Rain is the only sub we've made. I think the talisman number 19, Ollie, she'll stay on now. Highly doubt she'll get pulled off. You know, it's only an 11-point game.
Well, I think that highs the momentum Kings have had recently. I think it's been an 8-2 run for Kings.
Yeah, now you've got Madeline. Do you know what? That is someone that you should, like, if you're doing interviews afterwards, that'd be someone I'd like to interview. And your coach.
Oh, that's a nasty screen there. You can't find screens higher than that in PC World.
Yeah, that screen came all the way from Lebanon, that did.
Well, that joke was planned about 2.5 hours ago, and he's been waiting to use that all day.
She got screened so hard she can probably see in 4K. But we fight for another day.
Hope you're not getting
I
paid
think
for
Kings
this,
are catching on.
These jokes are dire.
Yeah, this is voluntary work. You're very welcome, Kings.
Oh, referee.
That was some aggressive defense from UCL.
Do you know what? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, we're having a hair break.
You know what, Penny? I think for once you're right.
What?
About that.
I'm right about most
cool.
things.
Well, I
apart
disagree.
from when my girlfriend tells me otherwise.
We got Charlotte coming back on soon.
The offensive hustler she's been. Important for UCL on defence.
I must say the ULC defense is. Oh, here we go. Oh. Okay. It's stifling at times. You know, they close out very well and they rotate very well.
We have hustle, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've got this young lady coming on. She was snatching balls from everyone. A little drum roll down there. Like that.
That's actually a very nice drum roll.
Yeah.
Eileen running another stack.
Oh!
I feel like the girls might need to switch that one up.
Oh. Out of bounds. It's a good steal though. Oh, we've got Coach Henry directing traffic.
Anything fun you have to tell us about the Kings coach?
He's a walking bucket.
I believe, Penny, we were told about a former Kings chant about your coach.
Oh, what?
We were told last game about a former chant that used to be about your coach.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I've only been around a year.
Oh, don't get to enlighten us.
I don't know. It's a thing. I'll tell you though, if you give him a shootout, he'll beat you.
I imagine he will.
I'll put 50 quid on it. I don't actually have. That's how confident I am in Coach Henry.
I'd put 50 quid on beating him if we went one-on-one in the post, though.
Only if it's half court, though.
Oh, lovely photo by UCL. Finally, some points on the board.
Float was a hard touch to have. That's a walk.
That's right. Momentum swinging back in UCL's favour.
Oh, it's the fourth. I didn't even
It's time to tickle that momentum, hopefully, for UCL.
Benny, all this is sounding like you want to 1v1 me after. Is that on the cards?
No, definitely not. Not with my knees and ankles. That is a good finish by Madeline again.
The offer's there, and there's a pint on it if you'd like.
You got a spare pair of shorts? I can't play in jeans.
Well, I do jeans with jeans.
Oh. You talk about your ankles, but you should see Raf's gout. It's getting worse and worse by the day.
Don't rich people get gout.
Oh. Beautiful cross-court pass there by Madeline.
Right, need to reset. Oh, okay. Honestly, Julia has spent more time on the floor today, number 3, than anywhere else.
Yeah, Eileen has a tendency to take a beating.
What double substitution here for Kings? I don't believe 17's been on the court yet.
She has. She started.
Oh, okay.
Good
Maybe I'm
observations,
wrong.
Raf.
It's been a long week.
Long week.
All right, this is Helsinki taking a shot.
Good form. It's good form. It's good form. So coming on.
I believe she's 3 for 3 now for the game from the free throw line.
Oh, excellent.
Sorry, make that 4.
I thought he was going to try hit it with a commentator's curse there. So all came on for Kings was Nat and Helena. So Helena's enduring feature about her game is that she'll mutter to you in Spanish very quickly. So you don't know what she's saying unless she's Spanish.
Good bar in the back there.
Floater alert. Oh, good finish. Unlucky. $1 million move, 5-cent finish. Need to not reach. Hit it. Shoot it. Oh. How is that a foul? She was past it. Has anyone checked these referees' eyesights recently? Rocking up at a 10-10 rather than a 20-20. That's his stat
Was
line.
referee not an option for yourself?
Not for stuff like this, no. Definitely not.
Too much on the line.
Completely free.
Actually, refereeing is probably one of the hardest things.
Blanca's short, but she tends to press through anyone's armpits.
That was spiked out of the way there. Spiked. Playing volleyball.
Oh, Sophia, I believe we've got a new sub. Number 13.
This is Iman. She's been with the club for ages, and she's a very good shooter from under the basket. She her arms go down pretty much to her knees.
She is long, is how I would describe her.
She is very tall,
long.
yeah.
There we go. Now bringing up the ball with Julia. Oh, that's good D by hook shot. Oh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. There was a. Well, I wouldn't call it a sky hook. I call it an underhook. Barely went over the rim.
The post move beforehand to make the space was beautiful.
So we quite fancy her as our. Oh, I don't know about that. Actually, I do know about that. It was a foul. She came out of a little cylinder. Sorry, folks.
Also, fun fact about Eileen, she has been the president for UCL Volleyball, so she's very well acquainted to ball sports.
Multi-skill, we like that. Multi-skill. The only skill I have is talking and eating food together. A good timed air horn there, that's a foul.
Right. That's a great time air horn. That's what you love to see in basketball. It's part of the game.
Head fake, crossover. Good pass. Don't do it. Inside.
Good fake shot. Drives to the basket hard.
Travel. She's moved while she's on the floor, ref. Jesus. How much are you paying them? Too much, obviously.
Are you asking for a job?
Yeah, if you're going to pay as much as they're paying them, I'll call it one way for you.
Surprising how questionable you don't question the questionable calls for Kings.
Oh yeah, I've got to be unbiased. That's a good shot though.
That air horn, not even an air horn can phase her.
I think it's different in the game. like air horns and noises. Because obviously you're hearing noise. Oh.
Bit of elbowing going on there. Charlotte didn't seem happy.
Yeah,
Honestly,
UCL and Kings were both a bit unhappy with that one.
Oh, I don't know about that one either.
Oh, Kings are in team fouls.
Oh dear. That is not
It's
good
not
with 5 minutes to go.
It's not looking too good for Kings.
Absolutely not.
5 minutes left. This to make it a 15-point game.
Remember, Tracy McGrady hit 13 points in 30 seconds.
And if Tracy McGrady were here now, I'd be very worried. But I think I can count my legs.
If Tracy McGrady was here now, I'd get his autograph and flog it. That's a good shot. Good form. Subs in
So we have Anna coming in.
for Madeline. What a player. Good player. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, head fake.
Oh.
God. Oh, little tip. We like that.
Like Teresa said, we've been working a lot on closing out, but it seems like that was a bit lacking here.
Yeah. If a player's got a quick first step, actually needs to look up and move.
Ray there staying in the passing lanes.
Oh.
Tries to take it herself.
Yeah.
UCL fighting for it.
I mean, well, that's a walk somewhere down the line. Oh my days.
Oh, Madeline coming straight back on, it seems.
I mean, that's never happened to me. Right, we're going to give you a break. Actually, we need you in. They just left me at the end of the bench. Good form. Bucket. Oh, unlucky. Oh, good save. All right.
Oh, that's a nasty fall.
That's a
That
hard
was
fall.
Head on the floor.
Seems good, seems okay.
Bounces back up.
Good hustle.
We love to see it.
Oh. Almost another stacking.
Good play by number 13 there. Dirty but invisible. That's what we like.
We're not invisible. She went flying for 20 yards. Good cross. Stay down. Don't reach, man. That's a good take if it goes. Right, relax on it. Here we are.
Oh,
Lovely
brilliant
intercept from
interception.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, team fouls.
We have Annie and
Going
Trish
to the
coming
line
on
for
the
that.
court for Charlotte and Amon.
I think there's a bit too much waiting for Kings, waiting for the ball to come to him rather than collecting it. If it's a loop pass, you've got to go get it. Otherwise, you give the other team opportunity to get under it as well. I feel like that didn't make a lot of sense, but I know what I mean. Try it.
It's very much UCL's game to lose now.
Fabulous timed air hold once again. I like a free throw routine.
So a little tuck in there behind the ears either side.
That's a good shot.
Oh, she went good.
I do like that finish where you're sort of parallel to the backboard. It's a good finish. It's a tough finish.
Oh, that's a brilliant pass by Madeline.
That was a nice pass.
Gets on the 3-point line.
That's good ball movement.
Oh, that was great play by UCL.
That's a foul. Come on, man. Don't call it both ways.
Great play by UCL there.
Oh, good ball movement. Good ball movement. We've got a sub. We've got Sabel coming in for Ollie.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh, that was
a bit of foul.
unnecessary. Straight back to the free throw line.
That's physical. That's just physical.
Hey, I think this team fouls is what's going to kill Kings.
Yeah, it will do. You know, if any team goes into foul trouble with 5 minutes remaining, it's a tall order.
Especially
We have
when you're trying to
Natalia
fight back.
coming onto the court.
Say again?
We have Natalia coming onto the court, subbing in for Anna.
Well, Sophia, what do you think the UCL's game plan here from now is? Is it just to draw fouls, look after the ball, not get any turnovers?
I suspect so. I think passions are starting to get a little bit high. I don't think they're going to calm it down anytime soon. Very nice from Eileen.
That is
unfortunate.
great defense by UCL.
There we go. Good recovery from Madeline there.
Oh, excellent screen.
Great screen there on the sideline.
Absolutely.
Stephen Adams.
Closing in.
Did you ever watch them old Pepsi Max adverts when like Uncle Drew, Kyrie Irving are dressed?
They dress up. Yeah.
Have you seen the Kevin Love one when he like screens someone onto his backside?
No.
It's like I'm old, and then just stands straight and sends the guy flying.
You've seen the Stephen Adams compilations where he just decks people.
I would love to meet Stephen Adams. I'd want to give him a hug, but I'd also be very scared.
Yeah, he's
got to square him off better than that. Here we go.
Unlucky pass.
There we go. She's going to go on her own. No, she's not. Oh, she is.
That was a nice shot.
Sometimes you just got to pull it.
Deep two there by Kings. Beautiful.
Eileen calming things down.
That's,
great
I
screen.
feel like Kings aren't calling screens on defense. Too many times getting caught on them screens.
Oh, that was great work during the foul. I didn't believe she really thought that was ever going in.
No, I mean, when someone stood in the non-contact area, it's always a foul.
Great play. I think what UCL do need to do is just watch the shot clock, let the clock run down, minimise Kings' chances.
Yeah, it would be sensible for them to sort of use up the clock.
Got Natalia walking in.
That knee bend's a little low. It might be a bit of a power leak there. How is that not a foul, ref?
Tension's running high at the end. Let's get Zavia. Who's your woman of the match?
I would have to say Madeline. We saw her getting pretty badly beat up by Imperial on Wednesday, and she's
everything's
played
really run for her. She's really controlled the game.
Yeah, she's played excellent.
And Penny for Kings, who's your standout? Who's really?
You've got to give it to number 19, Ollie. She's talisman of the team. She organises them on defence, and I think it's apparent when she's not on the court.
Ooh.
But I think it's the same when Madeline isn't on the court for UCL. The team
Absolute
looks a little
beast.
different.
Trisha. Oh.
Oh, another one. Oh, another foul.
UCL really tried to get that back up.
We need to do some hands straight up training in the next training session.
I think I could say the same on both sides of the ball. The refs can see what they can see.
And also what they imagine, which has been the running theme when it comes to UCL.
Or the blue jerseys that they like to help.
Ooh, makes it.
Nice shot.
Banks open on a Sunday.
High fives obviously integral to basketball. It's not the same game without it. Oh, 2
Beautiful
for 2.
shots.
Sure, that's pushed the game out of reach.
We have Hazel and Daria coming back on the court for Trisha and Eileen.
All like UCL are playing a bit of small ball now.
UCL play the shot clock right there. They can only be looking to give Kings 2 more shots at best.
How do you think Kings is feeling right now?
The thing is, it's Varsity. I said this to the girls at the beginning, whether you lose by 20 or win by 20, the people that are down there supporting them are going to support them to the very end.
The Kings support has been very impressive. It's been nice to see.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you make these folks down here proud of what you try to achieve, there's nothing else. Yeah, it sucks to lose, don't get me wrong.
Oh, step back 3!
Oh.
She makes it!
That was a beautiful shot.
Where does that come from? Save that too late in the game.
Again, from Spain. But obviously it ain't over for Helena. She's bringing it.
Nice screen.
She'll definitely be muttering to herself in Spanish now. Hey.
Oh.
Can't let that
Good
happen.
save.
Poor
Good save
boxing
from
out by
Annie.
Kings, it has to be said.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know
1 minute left.
I know the coach is saying
are
this to
closing
us,
in.
box out.
Oh, that was a clean rip.
They don't give him a lot of time to rip it out, do they?
It's far too quick on the whistle.
I do agree with you there. Like, if it's two players have got hold of the ball, you at least give me 3 seconds to try and rip it either way.
Yeah, one of them just absolutely take it.
What's the call?
Less than a minute left now.
What would you do if it went to overtime?
I'd give up commentating for life.
Oh dear. I feel like it's as good as over now. I think Kings lost by 20 last time these played. So they've done themselves better. They're getting there. You know, to lose by 20, it was more than 20 actually, and then to it be 17-ish.
I think Kings and UCL both played beautiful games.
Yeah. Both teams of girls should be proud.
Goes without saying as well, well done to both men and women's teams from both universities. Both played well
This game
today.
was very exciting. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in my life.
Amazing. That's one of those games you only see a few times in your life.
Yeah. That guy will remember that for the rest of his life.
I'm sure. We'll be talking about it tonight non-stop.
Like
Sure, he's talking about it now.
So what does this mean for the varsity standings?
So on varsity standings, if UCL win, then okay.
We have 11 seconds left.
12-9, which means UCL will have to win both footballs and the fencing tomorrow.
Talia closing in. 2, 1.
It's a good game by
And
both
that
girls.
is time.
Great game. Sophia, your final thoughts on the game?
This has been an exciting game. It's very, very nice to see the girls win.
Oh, you must be proud. You must be happy that they've won at the end of the
I
day.
am very happy. After seeing the men's lose, this has been very, very exciting for the girls, I think.
And Penny, obviously commiserations, but sure you're still proud of them.
Yeah, I mean, UCL are a good team. It was wire to wire. They was always in the lead. You know, they controlled the tempo, and Kings were playing catch up early. You know, the fans are still cheering. They've done themselves proud. You know, it's just on to next varsity. So all you can do, you can.
As Penny said, thank you very much to the fans that came, especially the Kings fans with the drums, creating an atmosphere and making it a true special day of varsity.
Yeah, and thank you to everyone, our commentators, Teresa and Sophia and Penny. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good
Been real.
evening.